everybody, Matthew here from MiniWarGaming.com with Josh, Luka, and Skari, and welcome to another season of Gorkamorka!
We play and call it work. Get boys!
The antics have returned. We're going old school using the community edition that you can find at gorkamorka.co.uk. Big thank you to all the people who worked on that many years ago and perfected the second edition Gorkamorka that we're still gonna have to figure things out because it's zany and wacky and awesome. I will be game mastering a series of roughly 20 games, 20 episodes, where we got Skari, Luka, and Josh, each acting as the knob of their orc mob. And they are just up-and-coming starters. They're not really known yet in the Wastelands, even though they'd like to think they are. They're gonna build their reputation, do PvP matches, and also PvE. They're gonna be working against special scenarios that I make. But this first episode is going to be a 3-player free-for-all as they come, we was here first, and fight over scrap. Now, this first episode is available for free, but all the rest of them, except for one special one in the middle, are going to be exclusive to our Vault members and our paid YouTube subscribers as well. So if you want to support this and see all of those episodes, the second one is already available today, then you can click the link below to become a Vault member or click the join button to become a YouTube member. By doing so, you will show us that you want more of this content and it will encourage us to make more narrative campaigns and help grow the Vault so that we can spend more of our time making stupid content like this and less of it doing other stuff. Let's just jump.
This is a scrap for scrap?
This is scrap for scrap. So let's jump right into it, introduce the Warbands, and play our first game of Gorkamorka.
Introducing Tracker, Orn Ed, and his truck lads. Of course, his story is he has prominence to greatness as his spanner, Fix Git Laser Eye, looked at their previous knob a little too heavily and he just dropped dead. And then they got together with Whips Ringnose, my runt herder, and got some grats together. They salvaged, quote unquote, a truck. And now they're in the wastes trying to get scraps. Here we have the Tree Amigos.
These are the desert squigs led by Zagro Nosecleava, who has regaled the rest of the warband here with tales of the best orcish commandos. So he's gathered the best of the best of the best, as well as a couple vehicles. We've got a buggy with twin shooters and then a truck with a harpoon there.
These is the Thief Hunters, led by Crumpzog da Flattener. He's da Flattener because he flattened Scumbag, his old knob, and took over the team, and everyone else willingly followed him into the desert dunes. With him, we have a spanner driving, that's Gubba Gork Sniffer, and beside him we have Heavy Daka Joe, that is our gunner. He's our boy gunner, and then we got 3 youths in the back. We have Bottle, Smiles, and Yarf. And there is one more spanner. It's Scarbog the Ambitious.
And he's working on a bike right now?
He's currently working on a bike. As we tell, that's all he talks about.
Like, one of these days, man, this thing is going to be the fastest.
Yep, it's gonna be the
That's pod racing. We're all set up for the main scenario called We Was Here First. It's been modified, though, for 3 players. Yeah, normally there's D3 plus 3 scrap, but I decided to put a lot on the table. There are 10 scrap tokens. So you can pick up scrap tokens with vehicles or guys on foot. I've modified slightly the rules for picking up scrap. It doesn't slow a guy down, and you can pick it up at any part of his movement, just because in the past we've played a few seasons of this, and I find that scrap doesn't get picked up very much because it's really restrictive. And also vehicles can pick up scrap as long as they don't thrust and they end in base contact with it. Then the driver gets out and picks it up. So the idea is that you're trying to get as much scrap as possible. There's also the special rule. I'm trying to remember what it's called, but I think it's called like a Yo Mama was a fungus.
Fungus.
Yo Mama was a fungus, and it's basically that at any point, any of you can issue a challenge to somebody else, and if they don't agree, they lose D6 experience from what they would earn in this scenario. And if they do agree, then those two leaders can only attack each other with shooting or close combat, or the vehicle that the person is on. Okay, so if somebody does it, and then that means a third person wouldn't be able to issue a challenge until that challenge has been completed.
Oh, okay.
So you guys decide.
Is there
when...
a range to how far you can yell your mom's a
can
fungus?
shout it.
How far can you yell, Luka?
But you got it. But you have to say sufficient. It does actually says you have to say sufficient insults. So your mama was a fungus is not enough. You got to come up with at least one or two other lines that would bait them into such a challenge.
Ooh, okay.
All right. So it's up to you to figure out what that is. And but not yet. You can't do it right away until you get
come
going.
on, right away. Just do it.
So we rolled off for placement. Everybody is about equal distance from each other, so it's a nice triangle. So nobody has a serious advantage. These are scrap tokens. There is a lot of these things are unstable, the pieces of terrain. So there might be random stick bombs, explosions coming out of them as you go on. But for the most part, it's pretty straightforward. Kill each other and get as much scrap as possible. So we're gonna roll off. You're gonna roll 2d6 each. The highest will go first, the second highest second, and the third will go third. No, 2d6 is better. We've got 5 for Luka, 8 for Skari. So it'll be Skari, then Josh, then Luka.
That's the order?
That's the order. And the game keeps going until only one mob is standing. There are bottling rules, of course, that people will leave far before they are totally dead. So we just go until there's only one mob left.
The bottling is the party!
If you're interested in the rules, go to gorkamorka.co.uk. You can download them all there. But other than that, I'm going to explain it kind of as we go along.
That's right.
Just a little bit. It's not a full tutorial, but we'll try to explain it a little bit. So, Skari.
He starts mounted on the truck.
Yes, you have to be capable
Use
of
my
carrying
gas
everybody.
engines first.
That's
So
right.
We're gonna just move. I'm gonna move my 3.
So you can move 6 inches with your gas engines.
I'm going to do up to a 45-degree check. And I'm gonna do my second part of my move.
Yeah, so you can turn once per half move, but every time you have to move at least an inch. And if you turn after an inch, you lose that next 2 inches.
And then I'm going to use my boosters.
Your thrusters.
My thrusters.
So for trucks, the first thrust is a 2+.
That's right. And I have to declare how far I'm going. I'm gonna go 4 inches.
Okay.
Straight forward. Let's go.
You do it. All right, so move 4 inches. He can continue to do this as much as he wants. The second one is a 3+, then it becomes a 4+, and then it stays as a 4+.
And I'm going to stay.
Oh, you're not going to go any further?
Oh no, I don't want to go too much further. There are orcs afoot.
Cool. Shooting phase. Now you've actually mounted your Evi Shuda to be on the left side.
Correct.
Like why not, right?
How do you see us?
So I know, right? Oh, the camo. How do you see through that urban camo?
I know they're not purple.
I got faith. No. He won't be able to.
They're not purple. They're not purple.
So you're gonna declare a shot?
I'm gonna shoot at that little buggy.
The little buggy.
Thing.
Do you have range?
So now let's check range.
What is the range of it?
40. It's
Oh,
up to 40,
geez,
yeah.
you're right.
But it's -1 to hit over
minus
20.
-1 because it's over 20.
Quick modifiers. At this range, it's -1, and then -1 for thrusting, but then +1 because you're firing at a vehicle that's not a bike. So you're a grot, which is ballistic skill 3s.
right.
So you're hitting on 5s, but first, are you gonna full auto?
I am 2 auto dice, and it's Pew. He just clicks on the trigger.
His name's Pew.
Isn't it Pew?
Pew, 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 pew. That's all he says. Pew, 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 pew.
Naturally. So the way these work, so let's just show them a die before you roll it. So they're basically D3s. So there's 2 1s, 2 2s, but there's only 1 3, and then there is a jam. So if either of these dice show a jam, then he doesn't get to shoot at all, and he has to make an ammo check.
To see if he has any left.
And once you fail an ammo check, you're out of ammo for the rest of the game.
Correct.
So correction right there. You guys were looking at those rules a little closer than I was. And if you roll a jam on one of the dice but a number, you still get that many shots. And they
Pew
still...
Pew is going to Pew Pew.
Okay, then pew pew away,
Come
pew pew.
on, 6.
4. Hey, you know, anything without an ammo jam is great. So 5's to hit, but 6's cause ammo checks as well.
Oh.
5's to hit.
Pew, 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 pew.
1 hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's on this guy. So next we're gonna roll location.
Where does it hit?
That is gonna be a 6. I
That's
believe
engine.
That's the engine, right?
Engine.
Armor
That's
10.
The toughest
The
thing to hit.
Exactly. It has an armor of 10, and this is a strength what weapon?
5.
5.
So you need a 5 or more to
Let's see if
penetrate.
we can do the Pew Pew says no.
Oh, no. So it fires across.
That got scary.
Camo didn't work.
But you didn't lose ammo.
You're gonna get you son of a git.
Yeah, everything else is like 18 inches or less.
That's it, I'm done.
And so your turn is over. Oh, that was close though. Blink off the engine
But
is kind of
that's
terrifying.
okay. We don't care. So we're gonna go forward our 3. We're gonna do a little.
No, you're going that way.
Hiya.
Oh, you're going to split? You got 2 vehicles.
You got a twin shoot on the one,
I do have a twin shooter.
which is just a shooter with a sustained fire
All right,
dice.
we're gonna try 2 because it's a track, so I think I can only declare them going 5.
Up to 5, yes.
So let's go.
2+.
Whoa!
You're good. Move 5 inches.
Do it again.
You want to do it again? You can't pick up the scrap with your vehicle, but you could still
I
pick up
could
the guy.
jump off. Then you could dive off into the desert.
Well, and as long as, because I have it that you don't have to end it, so you could move to it and come back and load it into the vehicle in the same movement. So it makes it a little more easy. It makes it easier for you guys to get the scrap.
You know what? Yeah, we're gonna go again. I'm just gonna declare 3 this time.
Only 3, so
Only
you need a
3
3+.
Oh,
Thruster
Buster.
Buster! Made a cheat sheet, but Thruster Buster works like this. If he rolls a 1, he spins. A 2, he moves d6 inches forward and spins. 3, he swerves and moves d6 inches forward. And a 4+, he just moves d6 inches forward. So what do you get? That's a 1,
No.
so you're just gonna spin on the spot. So get a scatter die, roll it, and that's the direction you were facing.
It just starts spinning.
And the hit still counts.
Oh, that's
so,
not bad.
So turn it to face that way, and you are done. You cannot thrust any further with that vehicle. And then your other truck. Do you have names for your trucks yet?
Not yet.
Okay,
Not
they
yet.
kind of earn their way, right?
Exactly. These
Do
are still
something
pretty,
cool.
The paint is still fresh.
That's right.
Oh, you're both going.
You
that
can't
way.
really see it though, because that urban camo.
I know they've had to paint it 7 times.
Yeah, because they
They
keep
keep
forgetting.
losing track of them.
Yeah, like where did it go? Yeah, they have like you have like a whole fleet of these. You can't find
There's
them.
a ton of these things.
Thrusting.
We will thrust. We'll go for the 5.
Okay, 2+.
Another
Plus right away.
Buster.
Let's roll on that chart again. A 4+ is just moving d6 inches forward. And you move 3, and you won't be able to go any further.
Love it.
Anybody gonna get out?
No.
Or are you done your movement phase?
I'm done.
And then what about shooting?
No, we're sneaking.
Oh, right, they don't know you're
They
here
don't know
yet.
we're here.
So they get the thrusters.
Just kicking up dust over here. It's just there's no one there.
It could just be a dust storm, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Random shots from this guy just because that's the way it's facing. He wasn't shooting anything in
He just
particular.
it's constantly in a state of shooting in that direction.
Pew, 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 pew. And then we got this weird big abomination of a truck.
We got the Salander.
the Salander?
The
Is that what you call it? Why is it called the Salander?
I like the name.
But I mean, like,
Duh.
oh, the boarding plank falls and drags you like an anchor.
It's gonna go 6 forward, and we're
you
gonna.
gonna turn it all?
We'll turn. No, we're fine. We'll keep going.
You gonna thrust?
We got. There's a big amount of scrap over here. We're gonna go for. So we're gonna thrust it a full 6.
Yeah, you can go
We do.
6. You do it fine.
We have
plus.
We
You
got
don't-
wheels.
Yeah, you don't have tracks, so you go a little faster, but you are a little more susceptible to
I have to
difficult
pick
terrain.
this up. The tables.
Yeah, your wheels don't really turn. Do you want to
Bam.
thrust again?
Oh yeah, we'll go for a like a 4.
Now, if you pass a leadership test at the end of a thrust, you could turn, but if you fail it, you spin.
this is okay. We'll stick like that. We'll
Okay.
go 4 on a 3-up. Yeah.
Okay.
I should.
Does a 4 impact you with anything?
I hope not.
Scrap tokens don't count.
Scrap
you can run right over them.
Then we're gonna go right up to it. Then we're about here.
Close.
Oh yeah.
That was close.
And then we're gonna do a turn. We're gonna try to turn.
Leadership of 7? Roll 7 or less.
We're
You
turning.
do, so you can turn up to 45 degrees. Just watch your wings there. that
Yep,
they don't
we're
flip
good.
Anything, 'cause any part of the vehicle counts.
We're good.
Are you going to thrust again?
Yep.
Another, how much?
My goodness, Luka's just getting aggro.
5. Go.
you make it! Because that was what? Are we at a 4+?
We're at a
now?
4+ now. So
Oh, yeah, you're coming right into contact with that scrap.
I'm just gonna move it over to the side a little bit.
You're gonna try turn again.
I'm gonna turn again.
Oh, leadership 7.
Let's go.
Does it?
What?
This expert spanner. Are you going to thrust again?
No. No. No.
Anybody getting out of the truck?
You get off the truck. He's the knob.
Go
The
get
kid
some-
starts kicking the use off the truck. All
get the
youth-
scrap.
Go get the scrap.
Because they can run and grab the scrap and come back. Now, because you moved more than 6 or thrust it,
It's
it's a
moving
4
at max speed.
it's a 4+ to get off.
They're all gonna die.
So which one's getting off first?
So Zogrod's gonna kick Smiles off first.
All right, so put him in base contact with any part of the truck,
Yeah.
side or back.
Yes,
or-
boss. He's not
No,
good.
he doesn't lie down. He takes a strength 3 hit.
He's a T3.
So 4's to wound him.
Oh, he's wounded.
Does he have?
Nope.
No, he doesn't lie down yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Does he have any
Nope.
armor?
No
Okay,
armor.
let's
No
check.
armor whatsoever.
Now the Gorkamorka, or sorry, the Necromunda flesh wound dice actually works well for this until somebody gets an upgrade. What does he get? Oh, flesh wound.
He's
So
good.
His weapon skill and ballistic skill are now 1.
1.
So that youth can't go any further. Do you want to kick anybody else off?
Crumpzog is gonna kick off Bottle, I guess, with his shield.
So put him where you're going to put him.
We're gonna jump off, get off over here. Let's go, Bottle.
Okay, 4+ to land successfully.
No,
Nope.
Bottle.
Takes a strength 3 hit.
Oh yeah, I gotta wound him.
4 is to wound him.
He's
He
hurt.
takes a wound. And
He's dead.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh, Bottle! He's got a shield that doesn't help
He
him.
just jumped off. You're going rather fast.
And Yarf is next. Kick him off too.
That's why you buy the cheap
Alright.
youths, right?
Go, Yarf. He's gonna go over here now too.
Okay. What happens to him?
4
plus?
up. He
No!
doesn't stick it.
4 is to wound him?
He's not
No,
hurt.
he's not wounded, but he stops where he
He
is.
stops his movement there, yeah.
All right, anybody else gonna jump off? Or
No.
Did the knob learn the lesson?
No,
The knob finds this hilarious.
he's a big
Motorcycle enthusiast.
yeah.
He doesn't wanna kick,
He's really into the philosophy of use trial through fire. Really stick him out
What
there.
doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Yeah. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger for sure.
Let's go to the shooting phase.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have Heavy Daka Joe start this off, I guess.
Joe.
So he's gonna go ahead and do full auto into the dust cloud in this direction.
Which vehicle are you gonna fire at?
Out of this general area here.
So
The larger dust cloud.
you don't know what's in there.
I have no idea what's in there at all.
There's all this weird camo.
And we'll go full auto. I'll need 2 sustained fire dice, please.
So full auto, both dice.
Both dice.
Oh, 3, but no ammo checks. It's only a 1 in 6 chance to get the ammo, but still, when you roll 2 of them.
Now
What are you hitting on?
So we're not at the -1 to hit range for the heavy shooter, but we did thrust.
So that's -1.
-1, and you thrusted
Yes.
for -1, but you're a big guy, so that just counteracts that. So I'm just at -1.
So you're at -1, making you hit on a 5?
5, yeah.
Because
should
your
be
ballistic skill
it.
3
He's
because he's a boy.
He's a boy, yeah.
So
Heavy
5s
Daka-
to hit, 6s are ammo checks.
Ammo check and a
But
hit.
2 hits.
Oh.
Yep.
So let's resolve the hits first, and then we'll do the ammo check.
Do the ammo check
so
after?
two locations, but one at a time. One at a time is important.
We'll do the lower
No,
one
you,
first.
you roll them.
Oh,
both.
that's right. We do the lower one first.
So we do 2.
2 and a 5. So the locations, according to the community edition, because they're slightly different in both editions, 2 is a fixed weapon, and 5 is driver.
Nice. And they're both armor 8.
And in this case, they're both armor 8.
Yep.
So why don't you roll them one at a time?
So this is the fixed weapon. I need a 3 to do anything. Oh, that's stupid.
Oh.
It's getting me. I gotta roll over here. I failed both.
So you failed both.
Yeah, I failed both.
Because that was still obviously a 2.
Yeah. That was a 2. That was a 2 there. Yeah.
Yeah, you're
it was
taking all
gonna
hits.
do anything, but it rolled in and it got a 2. I'm like,
Yeah, we don't count it as cocked unless
Yeah.
it's really not obvious what it is. So it
and
would
then-
have to be pretty far. Like that in tournaments would be cocked, but here that's obviously a 5.
This is a tournament.
No, this is if you're playing this is a tournament,
This is a scrap
you are
for
doing it
scrap.
We're
wrong.
playing competitive
This is
Gorkamorka.
for keeps.
We got lots more shooting though.
Okay, what's the ammo on a
5
shooter?
up. We don't
Oh,
have ammo.
you are out of ammo for the rest of this game.
He just
you
held
didn't
it.
bring lots of ammo, no gubbins.
No, that's one of the upgrades I'll get later.
It's expensive.
Yeah. Well, it's a quarter of the cost of the weapon, right?
All right.
What else is shooting? Your driver can fire with a
he's
one-handed
got a
weapon.
slugger, so
What's the
our
range of a slugger? Is
slugger is that's too far away.
it only 12?
Yeah, it's only 12.
You
And
do
then-
measure from the front of the vehicle.
Ooh, I hate that.
For the driver, not for the
No one
other
has
guys.
any range. We're good. I'm gonna opt to not do that.
No, it's only the driver. All
I
the
know.
other guys
Shoot from where they are.
Sorry,
He's driving.
You can still measure from where the driver is.
Yeah.
no,
He's too far away.
No,
12's
you're supposed
only-
to measure
yeah.
from the vehicle for this.
Yeah.
In the community edition,
He put his pistol in the.
no, it's supposed to represent that no matter how you
Yeah,
model
yeah,
it, because some drivers will be near the back,
Of
some
course,
people have
yeah.
like their gunners way up high, and so it's
Sounds a lot like we're all agreeing to play a certain way. Though.
well, too bad.
Wince
Yes,
has-
we're agreeing to play a community edition with the modifications that I made.
Crumpzog. So Crumpzog he's got a shooter on the back of him.
So he pulls out the shooter.
So he's bang, bang, bang. That is 18-inch range, which I'm not too sure. I am. Okay, cool. So 18 is good.
Is there a negative at this range, or is it just
He heard
positive
a
at
clank
close?
when the heavy.
No negative at that range, but you do have -1 for thrusting, -1 for him thrusting, but
It'd
then
be the
+1.
same modifiers. Pretty
But
much.
he's got a better ballistic skill.
Oh, is he BS4?
Yeah,
the knobs start
Oh,
with weapon skill and ballistic skill.
No,
4.
he
So you
hits
hit
on
fours.
4. Hey, what's he hit? The 4.
So a 4 is the tracks and wheels. You need a 5 to pen.
Nope.
You do not.
But-
Any other shooting?
Everyone else has a slugger, so it's only a foot of range, and we're too far away.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
it. We're done.
All right, not a bad first turn. You lost a youth right away.
He showed up though.
Yeah, he'll get the D6.
He did what the
experience.
boss said.
Yeah, and maybe he'll roll like the injury that actually gets you experience.
true.
I don't
Yeah.
think he had much of a choice.
Yeah.
He just got
His
kicked
choice
off.
was to join up with the team.
That's right. He knew what he was coming into.
He knew what he signed up for.
Skari, we're back to your warband. What do they want to do?
Okay, so we're gonna start with some movements. Now that before the truck decides to go crazy.
You mean guys are going to get out?
That's right. We're gonna go get some scrap. So
So they're going to do some running.
They're gonna run. So we've got him.
You place him in base contact.
Yeah, he's gonna run to grab scrap, and he's gonna run back into the truck. Scrap.
And then pop him in there. Yeah. So normally in the other one, you'd have to just move into base contact with the scrap. Then you'd get at the end of that. And then next turn, you'd only have 2 inches of movement. And so it's really hard to get it.
And then we're gonna kick the youth off, and he's gonna do the same. And he's gonna grab scrap.
And scrap counts as gubbins though. So when you roll a location on the vehicle, if you roll gubbins, you can hit the scrap and knock it off the truck.
Yeah, you can knock it off the truck.
Or you just immobilize the truck and it can't get anywhere.
And then we're going to move the big track. That's the name of the truck.
The big track?
The big track.
That's very
So
inventive.
we're gonna go. It is. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, I know it is.
So 2.
Only going to go 2 before your first turn?
Yeah, and then we're
And then only go
5,
3 more.
3 more.
Okay.
Got him.
Are you going to do any thrusting?
We are going.
If you guys get off now, the guys that haven't moved yet,
Yeah, we're
there's still no
probably
more
going
tests.
To, you know what's gonna happen? We're gonna send some of the one of the boys. Do I want to send the boys? Nah, we're gonna send Tracker. He's gonna be like, this is who's getting all the loot.
So he's going to run to
I
get
want the loot as well, loot. And then we're gonna get the grunt out.
Where's
He's
he
gonna go
going?
this way. And he's just gonna go no, he's not gonna go anywhere. We're gonna stay right where. No, we're gonna boost. Let's boost.
Thrust! How far? How far are you thrusting?
I'm just gonna go my 5.
5 inches. 2 plus.
No, we're gonna go 3 forward.
2 plus.
Aha! Yeah.
Moves forward. Are you going to thrust again?
No, if I fail my leadership test, do I spin?
I believe so. We'll double check that though. So if you, so I thought if you failed, you spin, but if you fail, you move d6 inches forward and you don't get to go any
He will
further.
attempt to turn.
Leadership 7.
Nice.
He does.
He does. So
And
spinning
I'm
on the
just gonna
spot.
spin it just a little bit, like that, and that's it. No more thrusting.
You're not going to
for
thrust
this-
any forward?
for the big track. Now we go. Okay, boys, get him.
Pew 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 pew. So we got pew pew inside of there. He's going to fire his huge shooter or his heavy shooter at the
big
truck.
shooter.
His big shooter.
shooter.
So
Our modifiers are when you look through this, he is partially covered by terrain or the cover, so that is -1 to hit.
and you boosted, and I boosted, but
So that's
you're
another.
big.
Yep.
So that's basically -2 in total. And I don't know
right.
about the range. Does the range have any modifiers?
No,
not at
that's
this
no
range.
Okay, so there's no plus.
Correct.
Nope.
No pluses.
So then what are you looking to hit then?
So 4s.
6s.
Does it become
6s.
Because it's -1,
It's -2.
-2,
It's an aggregate of
-3, -2. So yeah, you need 6s to hit.
Okay, that's
So
fine.
first, how many shots? 3 and no ammo checks.
But if I hit, it's gonna be
Yes.
ammo check.
So-
Which is fine.
This is-
Q doesn't care about physics.
6s
or
to
about- Aha! Yeah!
Hey, 2 hits.
Very good.
Get him!
What are their locations?
Let me do my ammo checks first.
Sure.
It's
5
one
pluses?
for each, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You're
Oh,
out of
he's
ammo.
Oh, that was close.
It's glory.
Now we got our damage locations, so you still get to see if you do some damage. He might earn a lot of experience for this.
Well, he's a grunt.
How many, you got 2 hits, right? Oh, don't worry about marking it. We'll remember.
And
Locations, go.
Locations. Oh,
1-1.
wow.
So that'll be crew.
Yep.
So first we're going to
See if
break
I
armor.
Break the armor.
break the armor. So you need a 3 to break.
Threes on both of these.
Oh, that is 10 experience for him.
That's true.
Because we would resolve them one at a time
Yeah,
for
I
each
know.
5, but because we know these aren't going to cripple the
Yeah, they
vehicle.
can't do much.
Because if it immobilizes the vehicle, then we stop there for experience, that is. But these are going to both come
That's
into effect.
amazing. Now I have to
So now,
randomize who I hit.
not yet. You roll on what happens.
Oh, okay. So the
So
first
2
one.
So the first one is a 6.
Uh-oh.
Hit by weapon directly, strength 3 hit. So we're going to randomize a member to get hit by a strength 3 hit. So how many guys without your driver?
It's 3.
3. So it's a
Oh, the
D3.
driver don't count.
No,
Okay.
driver's
So
driver's his own location.
Gunner, spanner.
Yeah, from the front to the back. So that would be the middle guy.
That
Oh,
is, oh no, it's Scarbog the Ambitious.
Okay, so he's hit. with a strength 3 hit, so 5's to wound.
Let's
No,
see
strength.
if his
What's the
ambition
strength?
ends. Strength 5.
No, never mind. It's strength 3.
Oh, strength 3. Strength 3.
Because it's like you have to actually roll high enough to get the regular one. 5's to wound.
No.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Oh,
Yeah, because if it actually hurt him, you get another 5 experience.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Okay, second one. What's the second
What's it
result?
do? A 1?
1 is a stray shot. Roll a d6. If it's, you have to get greater than a number of crew, and no one takes the hit. Otherwise, a strength 3 hit. So there's 3 of them.
3 crew. Yep.
So
if
you
I
need to roll 1, 2, or 3.
I need to roll equal to or under.
Yeah.
No.
So that just misses
Just
as well.
goes straight by.
So it actually just shoots into the crew compartment. One guy takes a hit, and he's fine.
Well.
Yeah, you're fine.
Well.
What other shooting we've got?
Okay, we have 2 boys with shooters as well. So we've got the drum fed or the mag felt clip. That's Dax the trigger.
And he's gonna fire at
And he's gonna fire at the boy.
the youth.
The youth is sitting right there, so 18 away.
Yep, he's in range. Single shot needs a 6 after all modifiers.
No.
Oh, geez, totally misses.
I have a full
So who
partial.
who else is gonna do it?
Just him. He's full cover there though.
Okay, so you need a
I need
6
a
and
6,
then
then a
something.
4+.
Yeah,
No.
He misses.
No. He misses as well. And that is that.
Not bad.
yeah. You got 10 experience for
You,
your grot.
the crack shot grot.
Too bad it didn't hurt anything, but it did at least hit and penetrate. Josh, you are up so far uninjured,
So far,
even though you got hit several times by heavy
I
shooters.
do want to get some scrap going though, but there's a truck right there.
Yeah, you can get loot.
Filled with boys.
Filled with
There are a
experience.
lot of lads there. So I think what we're gonna do is I am just gonna start by moving forward 2.
You're only going to use 2 inches of your first half,
And then we're gonna do a little pivot.
and then you got 3 inches more. Yeah, so if you turn before your first 3 inches is up, that uses the first 3 inches. And then turn again. Oh, look at
Yeah,
that!
let's go.
Rams are the most devastating thing that anybody can do.
Head-on collisions.
But it
are not
hurts
great.
you just as much as
Yeah.
it hurts them, unless they're a bike.
It's just an RNG.
Are you going to thrust at all?
They're all gonna
no,
get out,
we're gonna
and
have
then
the
he's
lads
gonna ram
jumping
it.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go.
Get out, guys! So the first one gets out, does not have to check. What's he going to do?
So he's gonna go there. He's gonna go pick up the scrap, I think.
You're going to run so you can just bring it back into the vehicle?
No.
You got to reboard the vehicle, but...
No,
Actually, I think
that's
you only have to
okay.
come into base contact with the vehicle to put it on. And you can choose to stay out if you want.
Yeah, because I can't just throw the scrap into the vehicle. Can
You
I?
have to be touching the vehicle. So you got
Yeah, but I can't.
You got to end your movement touching the vehicle.
Can the vehicle hold the scrap after though? And
Yeah.
then continues to,
Oh yeah, the vehicle totally holds the scrap. Like right now, all the scrap in here, the vehicle's holding them, not the guys.
You
guys
know.
are all still holding it.
No, they're not. Once you get on the
Once you get
vehicle,
on the vehicle,
it
they
is
drop
the
it?
vehicle has it.
Okay.
He's gonna.
It counts as gubbins.
Have a
That's
bunch
what
of
counts.
guns.
How do you want me to measure that?
You just keep it with
You just, as long as you just put it on.
Drag it along with him.
Yeah.
Yep. As you're
And
gonna, so he's just gonna stop there.
Yep.
I'm gonna get that boy.
You just run him over, right?
The commandos.
So
The
good
red
at this.
So you're just gonna
berets.
just move with them.
Are they boys?
They are.
Yeah, he has no use.
Oh,
Only the elite
Only
of the
the
Best
elite.
of the best of the best.
Sir! But what about your little buggy?
Well, I'm still deciding if I want to thrust this, but I don't think
Oh.
I'm going to.
No thrusting?
No thrusting.
Okay, all right. Moving on to the next vehicle.
I'll go forward. My 3.
You don't want to ram?
Not yet. We were doing that yesterday.
Ramming's like the worst thing to do. Hit T-boating or shunting, where you hit from the side or the back. Those are actually useful because you take way less damage.
Yeah. Okay, so we are going to have Grob Gob inside of the truck there shoot at that truck with his harpoon.
You know, we checked all the modifiers to make it equal.
Yep,
So
I'm
you
just
hit on
gonna get
fours. Oh, he misses.
Shot wide.
It just goes and lands on the ground harmlessly.
Next up, Zogrog is going to go ahead and shoot his twin shoot. I'm going to do a sustained fire die into the truck there.
How many shots?
One.
One.
It's
Okay,
one.
And after all the modifiers, he hits on a 2.
What?
He gets
What-
plus
what
one.
is
He
he
gets
close?
plus one at that range.
Yeah,
Oh,
at that
very
range
nice.
it's +1. He's a bliss of
Oh,
skill
he's
4.
He's the knob.
He's the
He's a
knob.
knob. Yeah.
So he hits. What location is he going to hit, Joshua?
He's going to hit the number.
Oh,
My
that's an
engine.
engine. You can't hurt,
Can't
the,
hurt the
engine
engine.
with the shooter.
Yeah.
Strength 3
Wah,
versus
wah.
armor.
However, he does get experience for the pen.
No, that's not a
Oh,
pen.
okay.
Yeah, because it doesn't pen.
That's just a hit, not a pen.
Wait, I've never heard of an orc hitting on a 2.
Right? That's why he didn't do any damage.
What is this?
That's where you.
This is second
the best of
edition.
the best.
These
of the
are
best.
second
We're
edition
trained.
rules.
Next up, Merzeg's going to shoot his shooter at the truck.
You always have to shoot the closest obvious target. The only ones that you can choose, like vehicles, are always obvious. And so actually, no, I don't think you can choose to shoot them even if they are the second target.
It's just for modifiers. I think you can always choose to have them be the obvious target and shoot them as opposed to like boys in the way and stuff.
Yes, yeah.
But I should be hitting on 3 of the shooter at this range.
You hit.
I've hit.
Nice.
What location? Anything but a 6. Anything but a 6.
2.
I think that is driver.
It's ammo-less.
It's your fixed weapon. Yeah, but it can still do some damage. That's not
Gonna
good.
show 5.
Straight hit. That's 5 experience for your knob.
No, that was that guy.
Sorry,
over
the
here.
little dude right there.
Bang, bang.
Now we got to roll to see what happens. Now, most likely it's not going to matter, but it could explode.
2.
2. Weapon is at -1 to hit for the rest of the game.
Heavy,
Good
Doc-
thing he has no ammo.
Heavy Daka Joe is
Hooray.
not happy about that.
He's like, yeah, you hurt my weapon.
Then we're gonna have Nazbag do the same thing.
Same modifier, so hit on 3.
Yep. It should be 3. Though.
Should be 3.
Yeah.
I'm big. I'm big and I thrust.
Hey, he hit.
Location, anything but a 6.
Same thing.
The same
My
thing.
weapon.
Joe.
Roll high so you
Heavy
can blow it up.
Daka Joe. No.
Oh!
It's for everyone.
Okay, first off, you are getting 5 experience for both those guys. Weapon explodes.
You have to
Gunner,
break
he
the,
has to
you have to
roll.
break the armor
I
first.
broke the armor. Now I
Oh, I thought that's what you just did.
No.
Okay,
I'll
sorry.
break the
Go
armor.
ahead, roll.
4.
4. Weapon unusable for the rest of the game.
No.
All
All right.
We're going to count the fixed weapon as gone for that. So any future fixed weapon hits
Whoa,
will become
That's
crit.
not what it says.
That's what it says. All right. Off camera, they convinced me. I won't change that. The weapon has to have exploded
Yeah, that works.
before it
There
no
you go.
longer has that in the location. That's all of your shooting because
That's it.
your drivers don't have any sluggers?
Nope.
Okay. So that is the end of your turn. Art thou ready, Luka?
I am ready.
I don't know
Okay.
about you, but you took a lot of aggro from all of us.
I did. I got a lot of aggro on me, but that's okay.
But I took all the aggro first turn. You took it second turn.
We're-
Now get scrapped.
No, it's time for vengeance. In Gork's name.
Are you going to be issuing a challenge or anything?
No challenges.
Not yet.
We're going to. Everyone's gonna get off the truck. We're gonna have Smiles here. Just walk over to here and pick up this scrap. So I'll just put it in front of him.
So he's going to stop there?
Yeah, he'll just stop there. Ah, boy, he'll
Because you
go.
can keep moving. Because remember, we changed it that you can keep moving.
He'll go to there. That's about as far as he can go, anyways.
Well, that way his slug is in range, right?
Yarf is gonna go pick it up and end up about here.
Yeah, the only thing I'm not going to let you do is charge when you pick up scrap.
That seems reasonable.
That seems about right.
Yeah.
I'm just looking.
Your gunner's going to get out.
Heavy Daka Joe's gonna begrudgingly let go of the weapon, and he's gonna jump out of the truck as well, and he'll
Then,
go.
is he gonna charge?
No, he can't. He's probably
Why
too
not?
far away.
It's 8 inches.
And you can go from like right here. What are you talking about, bro?
Yeah. No, you can put him on any, as long as on
Oh,
the side of the vehicle.
Where he is. Okay.
Yeah, I gotta put him where he is. I gotta put him where he is.
Oh, that's your own rule?
Yeah.
We're
It's
playing different.
immersive and fun.
We're playing.
Okay.
We're playing different.
You don't think
I
you're
hate
within 8
abstract.
inches?
I can't stand abstraction.
You can still clear the charge and end up closer to him.
I'll declare the charge. That should be 8, I think.
Oh, let's check it. What do we got?
Yeah,
right.
we're
Oh,
good.
you're in.
We knew we were good. Oh, it shoots my gun. Scumbag the Ambitious is gonna get
That's
off.
the other spanner, right?
Yeah, it's the other.
He's
spanner.
got a bike back at home I've been hearing a lot about.
He's here for scrap to
Tells
get.
you shut up about it.
Yeah. He's like, I need some scrap to finish off my bike.
So he's
It's going to be the fastest bike in the wasteland.
He's gonna run. Actually, no, he's gonna move. Sorry. Boop. And
That's pod racing.
boom. He's gonna run up there. He's got a slugger. He's gonna shoot it.
Yeah, I might as well take some.
And of course, Crumpzog is jumping off. He's gonna vault over the side here. He's gonna. He's got to shoot. He's gonna move. We should be good to not get hit by our own truck.
Yeah, your wings there cause problems.
All right. Great. Forget it.
Where are you going? Where are you going?
So Crumpzog jumps off. He slaps Gork Sniff in the back of the head. He's like, "You know what to do."
He's gonna go straight forward.
He's gonna go 6 and he's gonna thrust.
Oh boy!
Yeah, there we go.
Are you gonna turn at the end?
This is fine.
Speed.
This is fine.
Oh no, you're clipped the guy.
No, he's fine. I'll cheat.
It's
There
fine.
you go.
You're supporting it.
There you go.
Okay, 2 plus.
2
to thrust.
plus.
How far?
Thrust.
How far?
Full.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go into base contact.
Smash.
We stop. Well, you don't necessarily. You're gonna try to swerve out of the way. So the way head-ons work is you both will declare secretly if you're going to swerve left, middle, or right. And if you both choose the same one, you ram. Otherwise, you actually go in that direction. So you're gonna do this by getting a D6 and putting the result and then covering it with your hand. A 1 or a 2 is left, a 3 or a 4 is middle, and a 5 or 6 is right.
And I'm gonna
And you got to commit. Now, if you don't actually do the head-on, you have to go in the direction that it says, because you still have another 3 inches to go.
It's true.
So place it down. You too, Josh. So Josh is going to swerve forward.
Me too.
Oh!
Well, like, where are you gonna go? To your boys to the left or right? No, you're coming with me.
Okay, so that you both take D6 automatic penetrating hits.
I've never played this game, and this is so fun.
Hey, by the way, the drivers are going to get the XP for this.
Yep.
Now, it's not necessarily ×5 because we'll resolve them one at a time because it's possible that you immobilize the vehicle. Anything beyond that stops. So, Luka, how many do you do to him?
I'll do
4. Josh, how many do you do to him?
Respectable.
3. Okay. I'm always gonna resolve the defender first, and then we'll resolve the attacker afterwards. And then once they're resolved on a 4+, you're immobilized.
Yep.
Okay, so let's start with yours. So 4 locations, auto pens.
It's gonna be
1, 3, 4, 6.
6.
So we're gonna have crew, gubbins, tracks and wheels, and engines. So we go from the bottom up. So start with the crew. What do you roll?
A 1.
1. So you have to roll another 1 to hit the only crew.
Nope.
You don't. So nothing happens there. Now next is gubbins. Do you have any gubbins?
No gubbins.
All right, so gubbins becomes engines.
Engine.
Which means we turn it into a 6, resolve it later. We're gonna go to the tracks and wheels next. We got a 5. A 5 is a vehicle spins.
Oh, boy.
All right, roll a random direction that you are going to be spinning. Which way are you gonna face? Slightly to the right.
So I gotta go.
Something like that. Yeah, that
A
works.
little bit more.
They're banging each other. Always fun.
Bam.
Now the first engine result. Why don't you just roll 1 at a time and then we'll resolve them 1 at a time.
1.
1 and what's the other one? Just so we can look at
3.
them. 1 and 3. 1 is thruster's jam. Thrust repeatedly until the test has failed.
This
Now,
is exactly what happened last time.
no, but we declared, because the rules are a little fuzzy here.
Oh, that's right.
That if you're already in base contact with something, thrusts automatically fail.
That's right, yeah.
So your first thrust fails, nothing happens. And then you got 3.
Yep.
Thrusters unusable for the rest of the game.
All right.
Okay,
You
well,
slow.
that makes sense.
All right,
So
there you
20
go.
experience.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah.
4 pens.
And we're not going to resolve whether you're immobilized until all of this is resolved. So you're going to get 3 pens on him, and you're doing 4, 4, and 5. We're looking at wheels, and driver. Let's do the wheels 1 at a time. We got the first one as a 3. You roll the second one just so we can see them rapidly. 3 and a 5. So first, he's going to reduce the movement speed by 1 for the rest of the game.
Okay.
Then he is going to spin.
Okay.
So
I
go
need
ahead
that
and roll a
scatter
spin.
die.
And spin.
Ooh.
All right, basically a full 90-degree turn.
Yeah, pretty
Makes
much.
rotate
Hit
on
stuff?
your.
No.
In that case, no.
All
right.
Careen.
And then we got 1 driver result. You got a 2, which is the driver must pass a leadership test or swerve.
Ooh.
So leadership 7.
He passes.
Okay,
So
okay.
That's
swerve would
Gork
be-
Sniffer.
Yes. So swerving is 50-50 chance that you turn 45 degrees left or 45 degrees right.
And now we have to see if we're immobilized.
Now you're both done. And this won't give experience. This is not
Yeah,
a
that's
penetrating
fine.
hit.
Yeah.
So Josh, why don't you roll first for yourself? 4+, you're fine. And
It's 1 to 3's bad.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
stuck.
you're immobilized.
Oh, All right, Gork Sniff is jumping. He's bailing off the vehicle
He can.
on
but
a 4 up. No, Gork Sniffer.
So place him somewhere. Although you're supposed to place him first and then roll, but
He's gonna go right. He's gonna go right beside his driver's seat there.
and then a 5 to wound because he takes a strength
He's a
3 hit.
Yeah, he's a spanner. He's not
fine.
hurt.
He's fine. Otherwise, he could have charged.
Bail, get out of
Could
here.
have charged and boarded the other vehicle. What are we doing over here?
Oi, the lad's having a good time without us. Let's go.
I know. Let's go scrap. You're getting scrap, but who cares? They're having all the fun.
I know.
Be some damage
Yeah,
to my
good drivers
truck in the
can get
future.
lots of XP.
Yeah, there's gonna be some damage to my truck, I suspect.
Any other movement? I think you're done movement.
That's
right?
all my movement. I can go to shooting now.
So let's
I
go to
blocked
shoot.
my line
You
of sight
did.
over here.
Yeah, because vehicles block line of sight. So who's shooting? And you can't shoot into combat. So they're
We're
not
gonna
supposed to
go.
stop
I can't remember. The Flattener is gonna fire his
Not
shooter
Crumpzog.
right into the red beret orc
this. So it should just be a 2 at this distance, right? Yeah.
with a +1 to hit. Correct. It hits.
It's a hit, and then you're looking at a 5 to wound.
It's not
Nothing.
a wound. Our Yarf is gonna fire his slugger.
Now, does he have +1 at this range?
He does have +1 to this
So
range.
he's hitting on a 4, not a 5.
He hits.
He hits.
I'll double check. Should be good. It's 6.
Because it was within 6?
Ah, never mind. It's out.
Oh, he's out, so he misses.
Boom.
Needed a 5.
That's it for
What about
my
these guys over here? Can they see anything?
They got just sluggas. That's too far away, and this is blocking. It spun and blocked my line of sight. So we're gonna fire Gork
Your
Sniffer.
spanner.
My spanner, Gork Sniffer.
So he's got to fire at the vehicle.
Truck.
Hits
Hits the truck.
What location?
It's gonna hit the 4.
That
and
would be the wheels.
I'm gonna see if it even breaks it. It
It
does.
does! A penetrating hit!
That's Gork Sniffer.
Your spanner's going to upgrade like 3 times.
That's a
Okay, you rolled wheels. You're not immobilized, right, Josh? Nope. All right, roll a 6 and you can immobilize him.
Nope.
2 is -1 movement for the rest of the game.
All right.
So that's all movements. That's thrusters and
He can't
gas
thrust.
engines.
He's got no thrusters.
All right, so gas edge is reduced. We got one fight going on right here. So the fights work kind of like 2nd edition, or pretty much like 2nd edition.
It's almost identical, yeah.
Yeah, and you have 2 weapons there, Luka.
Yep.
So you get to, is it +1 or is it an extra attack? It's an extra attack.
Should be
That's
an
what
extra
it is.
attack. And I believe we fight something. What do you get for charging? You get a plus.
Before we get into the fight, we just remembered that now that your vehicle's immobilized, you have 2 guys down or out.
Yes.
And that means at the beginning of your next turn, you'll have to start testing for bottling.
Things might be getting a little too intense here.
Yeah, which is essentially a leadership test on this knob. If the knob is down and out, it would be the next highest leadership. And if he fails it, everybody's just removed from the
they
game.
just leave.
They leave.
They keep the scrap they had on
They have
them,
a
though.
chance to drop the scrap.
That's right, they have a chance to drop
Yeah,
it,
they have the chance to drop the scrap.
I
But let's
kinda-
go to this fight. So you got 2 weapons, so you get 2 dice. So the way it works
Choppa slugger!
is they roll their dice, they take the highest, they add their weapon skill, and they compare it. Whoever gets higher gets a number of hits equal to the difference.
And my weapon skill's effectively 1 higher because I charged.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get +1 for charging.
Yeah.
You get +1 if you roll 2 6s.
And
you
there's
get another
fumbling.
+1 if your opponent rolls a 1.
Yep.
There's a few other things too, like if you're higher up.
This is probably my favorite combat system they've ever written.
Are you both weapon skill 3?
Yeah, we're both.
Yep, but I got the charge
You got the
You're
bonus.
plus
not a
1.
youth. This is one of your boys.
That's a boy. That's heavy Daka Joe.
Oh, that's-
that's heavy
that's
Daka
Joe.
Joe.
Gotcha.
You're like, you killed my weapon.
you shot my gun. Ooh.
6.
No crit.
So you got a 10
Ooh.
versus a 7.
I win by 3. I
so
have
you
3
hit
hits.
him 3 times, and your strength is 4 because you have a choppa?
It's a Choppa. Strength 4. You have no save on him, I assume?
No.
No.
So you're
forced
looking
to
at
wound.
4 to wound.
Ooh, we got a wound.
That's a wounding hit, so grab that other die. So no matter what, that's 5 experience.
Oh, get out of here!
Take him out!
Heavy Daka Joe.
Now he was holding the scrap. We'll just leave it where it was. It's supposed to be placed within an inch, so we'll just have it be wherever you guys were currently having it placed. Will
Yep.
be where it's dropped. So you get to move 2 inches as a follow-up.
And this guy also shot my gun, so Heavy
did.
Daka Joe's
You're
PO'd.
gonna go into. You
I
can go into
guess-
base contact, but you don't get to fight until next turn.
Yep, it does count as a new fight and an engagement for later.
Heavy Dr. Joe is
But,
angry.
Heavy
but
Doc-
doesn't count as charging.
I know, it's just we're just doing. Well, I got the 2 attacks at least.
Yeah,
with
you'll have the
slugger
advantage
chopper.
of 2
Yeah.
attacks. All right, here, what do we got going on in your turn?
Hey, you! You red beret, git! Your father was a
Fungus?
and your father smelt the elderberries. You get over here, and I'll show you what a real knob can do as I track you down, as I track the horns.
Or lose D6 experience.
So you can choose to accept or deny. If you deny, you lose D6 experience that you would earn this game. So you don't go.
I'll deny. I can't even hear what he
No!
We'll subtract the D6 at the end. But yeah, if you had.
Oh, he can't hear me. See that, lads? He's a coward. He's a coward, I tell you. Elite nothing. That's right.
Nose cleaver.
Now that doesn't stop you guys from issuing future challenges. You just can't do it in your turn again. So in the next turns, you guys can issue challenges. Movement phase.
I'm coming to get you, you weedy git. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run.
Get into some cover. I'll get there eventually. Give me
I'm gonna still get you.
and then you've got your movement on your vehicle.
Yeah, the
Oh, you're gonna get more guys out?
Is gonna get out. Yeah, he's gonna go. He's just gonna go and like grab this.
Use the last of his movement just to get away from the fight.
Yeah, he's gonna go over here.
Then you're gonna get a lot of scrap. Luka's got lots of experience. You're getting the scrap.
I got a couple scrap, maybe. I hope.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm trying to fight for a 3rd one.
Now we're gonna have some fun. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna go my 1.
Just one, so you're gonna give up 2 inches of movement.
And then I'm gonna spin.
Or you're just gonna skirt that terrain, eh?
Well, I don't think that would hurt my track, but then
No, yeah.
No, I would count that as difficult.
Oh, that's fair, yeah.
And I'm just gonna go this way.
Tracks are good with
Now
that.
you're gonna thrust.
Thrust a lot.
Well, let's get out first.
Oh,
So we're
okay.
gonna get the slave, the run turtle's like Let's go! So we got this little guy over here.
Look at that little weedy thing.
That's right.
What is that?
What is that?
What is that?
What is that thing?
Now you're gonna thrust.
No, we got boys.
Boys,
We got boys. And the boys are gonna get up here. Boys. boys. Let's go. You know what? It's a fight. There's a fight happening. Boys. And then we're gonna thrust. Let's get them.
How far?
We're just gonna go 4 inches forward.
You might run over your grot.
I don't want to run over my
He's
grot.
fine.
Straight forward, 4 inches. Are you gonna test a turn?
No, heck no.
Because then you might run over your grot.
Yeah, no.
Who cares? It's a grot.
That's right. However, we're gonna the youth is gonna yeet over the side.
Where's he gonna try to land?
He's gonna try and land right over here.
All right, 4+ to land on his feet.
This is
Nobody's really done it
No one's
yet.
actually
Oi,
succeeded.
you.
No one's
No!
passed one of these.
Strength 3 hits, so 4 is to wound him. Reroll that
definitely
one.
not flat. Oh,
He's
he's
good.
fine.
Oh, he's fine.
okay.
So you can't move any further though.
That's right. Well, who's that the guy? He's not the guy with the helmet.
Who's shooting?
Okay, the guy without the helmet. His name's Clyde.
And he's gonna fire at the
He's
nearest
gonna fire
obvious.
his blunderbuss. Blow.
So that's a +3 to hit.
He hits on bang!
And he goes flying backwards.
It's on twos.
Twos to hit.
Yeah, I got you.
The strength 3, but it gives you a +1 save.
And that's a youth.
Only if you have a save, though.
No. Is that what it says? Oh, you have to already have a
You actually
save?
have to have armor to get a plus save.
Okay, fine. 4 is to wound. 4 is to wound.
Fours.
He's a youth.
I'm a youth.
Oh, he's a youth. Get him. No.
Oh.
Sad.
Whack.
Pepper Jeffrey.
Oh.
Same. He's gonna shoot the same.
So it'll be a -2, but then +3.
So +1, so 3.
So he's hitting on.
Bang!
Yeah. No. He's a skill 3.
Oh, he rolled a
he
1
misses.
anyway.
So no, you're right. 3s. It was
Yeah.
3s.
We're gonna.
What else we
shoot
got?
The same one.
Shoot us.
So shoot us. Now that's going to be a little different. It'll be a +1 -2. So you'll be hitting on 5s.
Yep.
5s. So it'd be easier to hit this guy then.
You can't do it based off of your range modifiers.
Oh, okay. That's fine. So I'll
So-
just hit him. Nope.
I misses.
Didn't matter.
The other shooter?
Into the youth?
No, I think it'd be easier, like,
Can you even see the
Go for
youth?
that youth.
I
Yeah.
don't think you can really see anything.
Ignoring range modifiers, I think
So
you're
it'd
right.
be the knob actually. He's
Yeah,
like, oh look, the big lad.
The
big lad.
knob, the shielded knob.
I don't think I'm within 12.
Oh, you are.
Oh yeah. Very nice.
All right, so you're just gonna hit him on a straight. What is it? A 4?
Three-ish?
No,
Not a 2.
Done.
Why would it be a 3?
They hit on.
He's-
4.
there he's a boy.
He's a boy.
But they would have hit on 4s then.
Well, you get +1 at that range.
Oh, shooters are +1 at 12.
At 12, yeah.
I see.
Well, he has the throwing spear.
Does he have a
He
throwing
has a
spear?
Yeah.
He ran though.
He deals with the grunts all the time. He uses a little pokey stick to get him in a whip.
This is family friendly shows for you,
Where
right?
there's a whip, there's a way.
Yay, slavery!
Where there's a whip, there's a way.
There's a way.
Where there's a
I
whip.
think that's all I got. I tried.
There's
My
a way.
My little grunts tried and they failed.
They tried. The one hit. It's like smack right on.
I don't know, that you felt something hit his back.
He's like, "Oi, what was that?"
Yeah. Okay, that's all
That's
I
your
got.
turn.
That's it. I'm not at range.
Okay. Luka, you owe everybody a bottle test.
It's
My
Josh's
turn.
Oh, it's Josh.
Yes, I'm like, wait a second, I feel like I just went.
I owe nobody anything.
All right. Sorry, Josh. What are you gonna do?
Cry. Here we go. Back it up, Terry.
Meep, beep,
Put it in reverse.
beep, beep.
Oh!
He's just gonna keep going backwards. Get away from that driver. He's a maniac.
That guy's a maniac. He's frothing out the mouth. Gosh, how could you do this to me?
What are you gonna do with your little buggy?
I think Zogrog's gonna jump off and charge the.
That's your first
driver?
mistake.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
feral,
yeah,
the
so
feral
we're-
driver.
With your huge chopper?
I hope that tie thing comes into play and we see the huge chopper tie thing come into play.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
he
so
loses on ties.
Yep, that'll be.
And then what's your little vehicle gonna do? Move. So you're just using your normal gas engines for this?
And then.
Just a little turn?
And then.
Oh, you're gonna
T-bone
T-bone
it.
an immobilized vehicle?
My immobilized vehicle, bam, drive right in.
So he
Just a
was-
reminder, I'll say, because I don't think you remembered this. If
No,
the
not at
vehicle's
all.
immobilized, you stop getting experience for damaging
That's
it.
fair. So where was I? Like
3 inches. Yeah, well, move 3 inches back from where you just smacked it, and that's where you were. And then turn back. So it's 1, 2, 3, turn 1. That's where you were.
That looks about right.
That's
Yep,
actually
that
quite.
sounds right.
Slow speed maneuver. So slow speed maneuvers are you can do 3 1-inch moves and turn with each of them, but you are automatically boarded if somebody charges.
I'm just gonna grab the guy and pull him off the thing.
There we are.
Yeah,
so-
and it gets fixed.
Yeah, I as a DM or games master, I reserve the right to say didn't like what I decided earlier. So I'm still going to have it be that you don't have your movement lowered while you're carrying scrap, but I am still going to keep it that once you pick up scrap, you stop your movement. And so,
But we can do that next game, because this game...
yeah, this game I don't mind if you continue with you can pick it up and keep
3
moving.
things of loot in his back.
Yeah, it would have been hard for him to get it though, because
Yeah.
he would have got out the one turn, you left him alone.
Yeah.
He would have jumped back in.
I guess
and
this way is-
continued.
So it made it a little more fluid, but
You
can still run,
changed
though, and get it.
what I was gonna do.
Yeah.
It's going to cost him 4 to get to there.
What
Sorry,
was that?
5 to get to there.
So he has to stop there.
Yeah.
Not
Oh wait,
for
no,
this game.
but you can keep going
Yeah.
for this game.
For this game.
After
Oh, okay.
this, after
Okay,
this,
okay.
we will keep the rule that it doesn't slow you down, but you have to stop when you pick it up.
Yeah, you have to take
After
time
this, after this game.
the face.
Harpoon, you can ignore immobilized vehicles and downed warriors.
Yep.
And so you're going to shoot the boss man.
Look at the guy with the shield.
Yeah, stick a harpoon right through that hole.
Oh, dang it.
Bless.
Definitely miss. So starting with this fight, you
We'll
want
do
to do
this
this
awful
one?
fight first.
Okay, so you still have 2 attacks, Luka,
But we're
no,
just
but no
even. We're
+1.
even stats here.
So whoever rolls the highest, you go. Oh, you got a 6.
Probably going to be
I hit you 3 times.
3 hits.
4 to wound.
4 to wound. Oh! So that might not get you 10 experience because we're going to resolve them one at a time. So roll them one at a time.
First one.
He's down, which I think in a combat means he's out.
I think.
All right, take it out, and then you can move 2 inches
On a
again.
boarding action.
Oh, I'm gonna just.
Yeah, boarding action, you kick him off.
Can I pick up the scrap?
Yeah,
with
that's
this?
you have to stop your movement out when you get.
Brrr!
There's just more.
He got vengeance for his gun being shot by both those orcs. They didn't know who he was.
Now we got this fight though. Josh's knob.
And your weapon skill 5 effectively here.
Because of the +1.
Because of the charge, yeah.
So, but you're only rolling one die.
Attack.
Only
Yeah.
one
I
attack.
got 2 still. I got the slug of chop on him.
So, but yeah.
6.
Oh, it's a 6!
Oh. Ooh, okay, at least I stopped 2 hits. It's 2 hits on
It's
me.
2, yeah, because he's 2 higher than you.
Yeah.
So 2 hits. Now this thing is strength
5?
5? No, 5. Because even knobs only strength 3 to start. So you're looking at 3s to wound, no saves. So 1 wounding hit, and here you got the die right there.
No
What's
armor?
it gonna do?
No, he's got no armor.
It would have been.
Oh, a flesh wound.
Yeah, we'll keep that as flesh.
Wow.
It was so
You get
flesh. That's
experience?
5 experience.
He went for the nose. He got the nose.
You got the nose. We gotta now take your model and chop off his nose, and we're gonna slowly model all the
Slowly grind
noses.
down all the noses.
Yes, that's right. That's a flesh wound. It's merely a flesh wound. And that's the end of your turn, Josh.
That's the end of my turn.
So Luka,
I gotta do a bottle check.
So leadership 7, because your knob hasn't won a fight yet.
Correct.
And if he fails this, your whole army just disappears.
Yes.
Except
Okay.
for the immobilized vehicle. Oh, you
Out
bottle!
of here. We're gone.
There you go.
It's over there.
So when you bottle, you remove your models except the immobilized vehicles. And if you're carrying scrap, you have to pass a leadership test to keep it.
So we're all leadership. Ooh, what's the youth's leadership? Everything's just
think
7.
they're all
I think.
7 still.
Everyone here is
The
7.
youths are just weapon skill and
Yeah.
skill
Lots of
lower.
5 though.
This is Heavy Daka Joe, and he's taking
Hey,
his,
you
he's
keep that
taking his
scrap.
scrap, and then we have Yarf. He's not taking that.
It's important because that's an experience for him, just remember.
I'll leave that on him.
So
then.
leave that scrap there.
And then this is Smiles or Bottle. Doesn't really matter, but he's
He
leaving
fails
as well.
as well.
Ooh, I only get 1 scrap on the way out, but that's okay.
Yeah.
And an experience.
And and an
experience
experience
for him.
And
he survives.
and he survives.
That's right.
You got no nose.
He's got no nose now.
All right, remove all your guys except for your immobilized
I'm gonna take my
vehicle.
scrap. I'm gonna leave that there for you guys.
And those 2 guys too.
Oh, wait, is it 1 experience or 5 experience for the scrap? 1. Okay, that's
Yeah,
what-
your
okay.
experience is for killing guys.
Yeah.
The scrap is just for upgrading your gear. One thing I should point out, when you bottle out, your immobilized vehicles become wrecked if there's nobody on board. If there's
completely abandoned it.
yeah, otherwise it's a 50-50 whether it becomes wrecked. So this one is going to count as wrecked, so we can leave it there still, it's a piece of terrain, but at the end of the game it will have to roll for permanent damage.
We come back later.
Skari, it is your turn again.
It's Traka's turn. I don't do nothing. He's gonna go 1 inch this way. He's gonna go 3. He's just moving. He wants to get it.
Not
get
gonna
him
run?
there.
If you run to the scrap, because Josh might ball on his turn, so if you grab the scrap with a run.
No, I want to shoot.
Ah, fair, okay.
I want to shoot. I
that
don't even know if that's within 12, but
It's
I want
just
to
a
shoot.
slugger, right?
Yeah, whatever. He's an orc.
I
He
get
wants
it,
to
I get
fight.
it, yeah.
Everybody's been fighting without him.
Okay, what about everybody else?
Oh, your mother was a squig, and I want to see you bleed. You can take my nose.
Are you going to accept? Oh, he accepts.
Yeah!
I'll fold your clothes while you're still wearing them.
I heard it. I didn't understand it.
He's helping with the laundry.
All right, so they can only fight each other.
All right.
Unless somebody else charges you, of course, you're allowed to fight them. You can't be like, no, I'm not allowed to swing.
In that case, I won't. Because it happens at the start of my turn. The challenge.
No, the challenge is any point. in your
Any
turn.
point?
Yeah,
so
whatever
I
you
can
want.
shoot and then challenge? Shoot him and then challenge him?
No. You've done the challenge. It doesn't like too bad. You already did it.
No!
Yeah.
Lies.
Yeah. No, you've already done the challenge. I don't care. It happened. There's no when did it happen. It happened.
He's just gonna move, get back on the truck. Scrap.
Did he have scrap?
Scrap.
Yeah. Get the scrap back on.
He's got 4 scrap in there.
Scrap.
That's a lot of scrap. He's also got a lot of guys though to feed.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and move this scrap. And he's gonna set Overwatch. Get him.
Is he actually?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, blunderbuss.
Okay. Yeah,
That's
100%.
cool.
Come within 6 inches of him and blam.
This grat's gonna go.
Pick up the scrap.
My scrap. Scrap. And then they're gonna
Skari's having way too much
hop
fun.
out. This is great. And they're gonna hop back in the truck. Let's go.
And your truck, as it is not damaged yet.
Well, and it's guns out of ammo.
That's true.
Oh, that's true. But that's not damaged. It's out of ammo because you ran out of ammo.
Just
Ammo enough.
boost right
Oh,
up
I'm
that way.
boosting.
Oh, hold on. Are you not going to turn anymore?
I don't want to hit that rock. No, does he boost?
Okay. And if you, just so you guys know, if you fail to declare how far you're thrusting before you roll,
max.
you have to go
Oh,
max.
that's amazing.
Yes,
Okay.
I do actually remember we did that before
Okay.
because it's only like hastily rolled it and like
I'm
wait.
just going max. I'm just going max. That's it.
I
I'm
only
gonna go
go
there.
max.
All right, 3+.
No, that's it.
Oh no, you're
That was
not
just
going
fine.
further.
No, I'm not going.
But you
further.
could end up over there.
I can see him, right?
You tell me.
Oh, like.
Yeah, you legally check line of
it's just
sight.
like that. Okay.
It'll be -2
He's
to hit.
immobilized. Sure. Okay, whatever. We're orcs.
All right.
Orcs.
Shooting.
His slugger is gonna take a pot shot. Pow!
So just -2. So you need a 6.
Hooray! No.
All right.
Pop, pop,
Who's
pop.
next?
Shooter.
Needs a 6
No, 5. Plus one
because
bonus.
you're within 12 for the +1.
Miss.
Misses.
Second slugger.
Also 5.
Yeah!
I can't see it. What'd you get?
I got him.
5. All right, hit him.
No.
No wound.
My camo works so well.
Just ricochets off his shoulder.
That's it. That's all. Oh, and then he's of course challenged you to a fight. So that's gonna happen. I can't shoot the other guy.
But you're allowed to shoot him though.
I can't. I don't think it.
You're not in range?
Oh wait. Oh, I guess I could see under the tank. Well, whatever.
Are you in range?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely.
All right. Well, that's definitely -2 though.
Pow.
Bang.
Ah.
Misses.
Good shot, though.
Yes, it's the camo. That's your turn, right?
That's it. That's all I got.
Josh, you've lost 2 guys. That's enough to test a bottle test. Leadership 7.
Roll it.
Oh, he's
yeah,
dazed. Now, just so everybody knows, if we have to take a bottle test, you can always choose to fail it, but you have to decide that before you roll it. So you have to state it.
Yep.
Driver's going to get back in his
We're
vehicle.
gonna hop back in.
Start the
throw
engine
the
back up.
scrap in there.
Oh.
Big boss wants to go for a ride.
Yep.
That means.
He's going to run. So you can attack the vehicle. You can shoot the vehicle.
Okay.
You're just going to jump on?
Yep.
You don't have to roll. It's your own guy and you didn't already thrust.
Just driving around shooting at each other.
And then you're going to move. You have 1 inch and then turn. Oh, not even going your full 45. Oh, are you doing a slow speed maneuver right now?
No.
Okay, so you're just going to stop there then.
Yep. So you know what? No, we're gonna go backwards.
So slow speed maneuver. Beep, beep, beep.
This is your chance to head-on collision with him now, Skari.
And we're just gonna hang out right there.
Love it.
What's the range of a harpoon? Is it 18?
I believe it's 18. I think 12 is the good range.
Are you with it? Are you shooting it?
Oh yeah,
Well,
definitely.
you got to check the range.
He's
Are
good.
you within 12? You are. Okay. Hit on a 4. Harpoon.
Dang it! This is
again.
in a row.
Ah, just can't hit.
Wow!
Harpoon do?
You don't get to see yet, Skari.
It's D6 plus 2 damage.
Shooting
cool.
D6 plus 2 damage is
Strength.
D.
That's a strength.
Yeah,
Strength
think
and
of it
then
like
D3
strength
damage.
2 plus 2d6 armor pen.
So it's really good against vehicles.
Maybe.
Potentially.
Potentially.
If it ever hits, it might
Yeah, you
do
have to
something. And I'm gonna shoot my twin shoot at you.
The boss accepts your challenge.
Bum, 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 bum,
Moves
bum.
up.
He's going a little unfair.
So are you gonna fire it full auto?
Yeah.
All right. How many shots?
2.
Now you're within the 12 inches. So you're hitting on what? 2s?
Normally hitting on 3s. Didn't. Yeah.
You didn't thrust.
Yeah.
So 2s. Oh, he still managed to miss, and it's an ammo check. Why don't you do an ammo check first? It's gonna be a 4+ on this one.
Okay.
4+.
Ammo gone.
Out of ammo.
Okay, we're giving you both barrels though.
Gonna be a
5s to wound. Oh, it's a wounded hit.
4 up armor.
Oh, that's true. Maybe it stops it.
Heavy armor says,
Oh!
this is my house.
No wounding hit. No experience for him. And that's your turn.
That's
Didn't
it.
bottle. Right back to you, Skari.
Well, you're gonna get you. I'm gonna charge you.
And he runs.
Oh my gosh.
He's gonna get run over. What about your big old truck?
Alright, okay.
Oh, you got a grat down there too.
Scrat's gonna go.
Grab some more scrap.
He's gonna be like, oh, we got scrap. Actually, you're gonna stay off the vehicle. Scrap.
You just toss it on board.
That's right.
I'll go get more guys.
We know things are just about to get hairy, potentially.
Which means what?
Which means Erica's getting off.
Oh, I understand. The driver yells, "Get off! I'm gonna ram him."
They're gonna go off and then get back onto here.
That's just a piece of terrain, so you would count it as difficult terrain. So that would be a run to get onto that.
Run to get on.
Yeah, because you're not boarding anymore, so you'd lose an inch of movement for every inch you go onto it.
Let's go this way.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see that guy, so I'm gonna shoot him.
Yeah, because it's wrecked or immobilized. It's just terrain.
He's gonna go.
So you treat it like that. And difficult terrain is just 2 inches for every inch, and that includes going up.
And then he's gonna get out.
Get out of the way.
Get out the way. Go on, get out the way. I have to touch this. Boop. Scrap.
Yeah, you can put it wherever you want once you're touching it.
Scrap. Actually, he can. No. Yeah, no, we're still doing that today. So he's gonna
Yeah,
throw this
today
on.
you can get back up.
And he's gonna throw it on.
Hold on, did you go through all that difficult terrain? That's an inch
okay.
per
So he
inch,
can't
and that's
go
2
back.
inches per
He
inch.
can't go back then. He's gonna hold it.
Just tuck in.
He's gonna tuck in and hold it to avoid this. That was like, this is my loot.
You just took all my loot.
There, it's my loot now. Finders keepers. Sure.
That's the rules of the dunes.
The rules of the dunes. He's gonna go 2 inches like this, 3, I think. Yeah.
Turn.
Spin a little
Very
bit.
carefully.
Yeah.
You don't want to hit your guy or the terrain.
Then 3.
I want to see some driver experience here.
Okay. Then I will boost now. but
So
I'm going to
thrust.
boost-
It's a thrust.
Thrust. I'm gonna thrust. 3 inches.
Just 3. Okay,
Just
2
3.
plus. 2 plus.
No!
Oh! Thruster buster. What do you get? What do you get? For all 4 plus. No, it's a 3. So that's a swerve, then a move. So you got to go left or right 45 degrees. So 1, 2, 3 is
it
left.
No forward?
No forward.
Okay.
So you're going to turn left. So that's going to hit.
This way?
That's
That way?
it's gonna be left like that. So you're going to
Right.
actually collide with terrain. So we're gonna
Nice.
resolve that. So as you slam into the side, a 4 plus, you take damage.
I do.
You do automatic penetrating hit to what?
You roll it.
Oh,
Oh,
Josh
sure.
gets the.
Josh gets the-
Nobody gets experience for this.
2.
2, I think, is crew. No,
think
that's
it's
weapon. That's your weapon.
My weapon.
Okay, Josh.
What happens to
What's
Pew Pew's gun?
It blows up.
No!
Is Pew Pew still holding it?
Oh yeah.
But then he takes a strength 4 hit, I believe. Yeah,
He's a
strength.
grot.
He's a grat, so
Am I
that's
winning on 2s?
Yeah.
No, grats are toughness 3.
Oh, what about 6?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you still would. So you roll the damage die. What happens to him?
What happens?
He's out. Pew pew.
No!
Pew pew. Take him out.
Wow.
Nobody gets the experience for that
The
though.
gun goes away.
Now, when you hit the side though, you now immediately swerve 45 degrees
to
away
where
from
I
it.
was.
So no, it's 45 degrees from where you are right now. So not a full 45. Full 45.
That's there.
Where's your
So,
template, Matthew?
90 is this
So
way.
yeah, so it should be
45
like
is way.
this way. And now you're gonna finish your thruster buster of D6 inches.
Aha!
1 inch. And now you stop.
Hooray!
That was a
Oh
lot.
man, that was wild.
So you tried to thruster.
wild.
Here's like bam. And you
Like,
just moved.
I want to be part of the party too.
All your movement is done. So now we do shooting. What shooting do you have?
So we're gonna go pop, 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 into this guy.
So what do you got? Sorry. You said pop, 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 pop. Can you be more specific?
I'm just gonna roll
Because
it.
you had more than one guy there.
I'm gonna roll it, see if it hits.
So
it's +1, -2. So
I don't know, Luka. How much is the vehicle covered?
That 4 is not gonna.
Oh no,
hit,
it's
I don't
big.
think.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's an equal.
It's an equal one,
Yeah,
yeah.
so it does hit.
So 4 hits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, where do I hit it?
What location?
3.
So it's gubbins. So that actually hits the scrap. So you don't actually have to roll for it.
Scrap?
Hold on one second. Hold on. So we're gonna count that 3.
Does not break our.
Oh, so that was a check for penetrating.
Yeah,
You're
so
right.
yeah.
Right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Because then if you hit scrap, I think it just gets knocked off. Got a shooter hiding back there, firing at the truck, probably getting some cover.
3 to hit.
Ah, I got you.
4 for sure.
Where's it? Does it break armor? No.
Well, first off, that's where it hits.
Oh,
That's gubbins. Is there gubbins on this one?
No.
So that's
That's
engine
engine.
then.
But you can't hurt me.
You can't hurt it with a strength
armor
3.
10.
Boo.
Yeah.
Boo. I'm good. That's it.
That's your turn.
That's me.
Josh, do you bottle leadership 7?
Oh,
he's so in it. He is in it to win it.
Love it.
He is not going to. You have to take out 2 more of his guys before that he has to start taking bottle tests.
Extra weapon skill on him if you charge him.
Are you going to get out and charge?
Is that, yeah, well.
Or do you want to stay there and just shoot him?
I think I might drive forward.
Oh,
It's only a strength 3 hit.
I think I might drive forward and then jump off.
that's true. That's true. You can try to. You can run him over and then charge him.
Yep,
Is that what you're going to do?
yep.
Okay, so how far do you want to go?
I will go forward the first 3.
Okay, so go ahead, do it. So we're going to now resolve running somebody over.
Oh, I'm gonna. Yeah.
So it's an initiative test, but your heavy armor makes
I
you
do.
initiative 2.
So 1 or 2. Yeah.
And if he
Get out the
passes,
way.
so I'll let you choose which way because you're right in the middle.
He's gonna go this way.
Boom.
Okay.
What do you mean? That's a coward's move. He just moved.
And then we'll go. I'm just going to charge off.
You get off a charge.
Wah!
Was that a wah?
Wah!
Are you crying?
No,
Maybe,
fight.
maybe. No, I'm not crying. You're crying.
You're crying.
Nah,
Come on,
fine.
cry.
No, fight.
And what about your harpoon vehicle?
I'm going to keep, like, backing up.
Oh, you don't want to just ram? You can probably T-bone him.
No, he's got a bunch
He
of
also
guys
goes
there.
like 5 inches.
So I'm just going to go.
That's true. And he has no thrusters.
And he can't thrust.
They got thrust.
He's
He's
so-
like super slow.
So I'm
He's
going
messed
to
up, he's
go
slow
back.
again.
That's me.
Huh. I'll hit eventually with this. You ready?
Harpoon hitting on a 4, maybe?
Harpoon,
Threes?
yeah.
Threes, maybe?
No better this time.
How does he keep rolling a 2? Nope, fight!
No,
No fight.
No.
So
Fight
you've only got
first.
1 attack, he's got 2.
Yep.
But you've got +1 to your weapon skill. So basically you're 1 higher than him because you're
Okay.
both
But you get
Fumble.
2 chances.
Fumble.
5 versus 5. Oh, you win!
One.
1 hit.
No.
And you're only going to have a 6-up armor save against strength
Yeah,
5.
yeah.
3s to wound him.
Do you?
That's about 6-up save.
Heavy armor.
Oh! What's
No.
the result?
Don't do it.
Do it! Oh, he's out!
No.
Hey, what- Whose mama's a squig now?
Give me your nose!
That's 2
My
noses.
nose.
That's 2!
My nose.
All right, and you can move 2 inches to follow up.
Can I just hop back on?
I don't think so, but I don't know.
That's a me statement.
You know
don't
what?
think
Yeah,
so.
sure.
Because it didn't move more than 6, I'm pretty sure that.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think you just get to move 2 inches, and it does say get on a vehicle. Is you
Amazing.
just get in the base contact.
You don't have
Yeah,
ammo
but-
on that anymore?
No.
Okay.
But he looks cool up here.
He does.
Well, you can take it for a ride, right?
Oh,
Oh, the knob is
We
out.
know where it is.
2 more.
It's all right. You need one more. Your grats out. So you- one more guy or an immobilized vehicle will be bottling, but you don't have to bottle yet. And so it means you
Yeah.
can't leave. You're not allowed to leave.
I want to see that head on.
That's okay, I don't want-
Yeah.
That's what we're here for.
that truck.
Come on, let's do it. Let's do it. All right,
so
what do we
first
do?
things first. He's gonna drop that and go grab this. He's gonna go grab this.
Hey, you drop that! Give it to me!
Oi!
He's got his blunderbuss, so.
That's right. He's gonna go up his 4 and set Overwatch. Brr.
Anybody come over here?
Bang!
This guy over here.
So he's gonna climb. So he's just gonna go 2 inches up or whatever.
Yeah, that's basically his full 4.
Brr. Get him.
Does he have a gun?
He's got a spear.
Spear, my friend.
That's right.
He has a spear. He's gonna get up on the.
Look at them crawling over your
on the-
vehicle like
that's
it's
right.
theirs.
It's ours
I can
now.
figure it out.
I got it. I
perfect.
got
There
it.
you go.
Okay.
And now the moment we've all been waiting for.
I don't know if you. I don't know.
First things first, we're gonna go. He's gonna go this way and this way. He wants to hide behind this nice piece of terrain before
Such a beautiful piece of terrain.
before this thing careens or does something silly. Thank you.
All right, let's see the silliness.
Oh, he's gonna put the. No, he's not. He's gonna keep the scraps. This guy has death in his
I can't wait
eyes.
till all the scrap comes flying off of it.
I know.
Yeah, he did all this work to keep the scrap just to ram into a vehicle.
1 pivot. That
So
was
another
45
3
there.
inches.
He's gonna go 3.
And then thrust!
Let's
2 plus!
press the button! Yes! Let's go!
All right, move my base.
Work thing, yeah.
Okay, so like we said before, you guys are gonna choose
Blam!
left, middle, or right. That's a D3.
Okay.
Choose it and put your hand over it. Do that right now.
So it only happens if we both
If you
pick
both
the
choose the same thing.
If we both pick the same.
Well, no,
yeah.
because if he picks left and you pick right, you hit.
Okay. I
So-
don't know which is which.
1, 2 is left. Think about D3. Left, middle, right.
Okay, 1, 2.
1, 2 is left.
To your left, and he's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4,
Okay,
5,
okay.
6.
Right. And if he chooses the same one, otherwise you just swerve out of the way of each other.
Okay, I'm just gonna do this.
Okay, what is
Right.
it?
Straight.
Straight? Oh, straight! The ram happens. Okay, so like I said, we'll resolve yours first, but we'll roll both of them to see how many. How many hits do you do to him?
D6.
3 and
Nice.
4. The table
That
cost
lip,
you one.
I gotta stop rolling.
Yeah, stop
here.
rolling your lip. It keeps costing you. So we're gonna resolve 3 automatic penetrating hits. We've got a crew, and I think that's
Driver?
Driver, yes. There's only 1 crew, so let's resolve the first one. One at a
It's all
time.
good.
One at a time.
First one.
3 is strength check. So give him a strength check or he
goes
falls off.
flying.
And if he fails it, then the
So I
next
gotta roll a
one.
1, 2, or 3.
Yes. He
Oh, he
stays.
goes
If he failed it, then the next one wouldn't be crew anymore. It becomes
Second one.
driver. 2 is a stray shot. That's the worst one you could roll. You have to roll a 1 to hit him because there's only 1 guy.
Get a 1.
Oh.
Okay, so that did nothing.
That's
So
still 10 experience for my driver.
yeah, that is 10, and it'll be 15 now. So
And
the
now into
driver.
Oh!
6.
The driver is hit by the weapon directly, or a strength 3 hit if there was no weapon.
Okay.
4 to move. 5
So-
to move.
No, nothing.
Okay, so 15
No.
experience. And then we'll resolve his, and then we'll resolve if you guys become immobilized.
Like it.
So how many did you get? You got 4?
4.
What locations?
Oh.
Oh, golly.
Driver.
No, it's wheels, driver. Unless you take out the driver, and then it'll become engines.
So I gotta do the wheels
One at a
first.
time. Wheels are the first. So 5 is a vehicle spins. Get the scatter die. Spin. Skari, roll. All right. Whoa.
Oh, it looks like you're going the wrong way.
Well, that's not the way it's facing. There we go. Okay, so let's now resolve the 3 drivers, one at a time. One at a
So
time.
I'll roll them the order. So the first one will be a
So
6.
Keep going then.
A 6.
And a 6.
Oh my
Okay, now
God.
we will ignore these though if you kill the driver, and then we'll actually roll on the. Yeah, so it's a strength 3 hit on the driver. It's 1 at a time. 5 to wound him. Nope. 5 to wound him.
Another 1?
Nope. And a 5 to wound him.
Hey,
Wow.
got off lightly.
Well, you got 20 experience. So,
He's just the ramming king.
We're just farming experience. I just head on collisions.
all right. So now a 4 plus Skari, or you're
fine.
immobilized.
4 up or 5?
4 up.
Yeah,
Good.
4 if you're
Four's
fine.
Okay.
You are
Okay,
good.
nice.
Are you immobilized? Not immobilized.
Okay too.
Oh, but he's ready for a T-bone now. No, it's a
It's
T-bone. Now let's finish all your shooting.
Okay.
Tossing a spear at the vehicle. Throwing a spear, hit
He's
him on
tossing
4.
your spear. Yeah.
You hit what
you.
location?
What's it hit?
That's the driver.
No
What's the
armor
strength?
on the driver. Oh,
What's
it's
the
a big
strength?
vehicle.
8. Your strength 8. Yeah.
I have no idea. Ooh.
Well, it's probably a pen then. So you got the driver. So
Hookah! He
roll.
tosses his spear.
That
Oh.
hits him. So strength 3 hit. 5 to wound him. No. So spear hits him, but he just
So
shakes it off.
close. That would have been so fun.
That would have been
Happened
He
awesome.
doesn't
so many
have a
times
spear now
before.
for the rest of the game.
Oh, is he out of spears now?
Yeah, he just tosses his spear.
Just one spear?
I don't see no rope on that spear.
What other shots do you got?
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do this shooter.
Okay, that should be on a 3. That's a hit. What location?
What does it hit?
That is Gubbins,
Oh,
which it
you
does
got
have
your
Gubbins.
strap.
That's scrap.
But hold on, you have to break the armor in a 5?
No.
Another shooter coming into
Why are
it.
there so many of them?
He
That's a
hits.
hit. What
Ammo
location?
check. He runs out of ammo.
Yeah, he's out of ammo.
And
What
what's it hit?
location? Oh, that's the engine, which you can't hurt.
Oh man! No!
Yeah, you're
Too camouflaged to see what they hit.
everybody else ran?
Yeah, everybody else ran except for him, who's in Overwatch.
Okay. Well, Josh, you owe another bottle test. Leadership 7.
Do they?
Oh, he's staying. He will not leave. What's wrong, Luka? You want to see him leave? No, we got a T-bone about to happen.
I'm just gonna go straight in for the T-bone.
Yeah,
Okay, go ahead.
Let's go.
And T-bone. So in a T-bone, you do D3 damage, but you only take 1. So D3 damage. So 2, and you do 1 back, but you don't get any XP for this, so I guess you don't have to roll it. Let's resolve the defender first. So 2 and a 4. So 2 is fixed weapon, so it
I don't
becomes
have
crew. There's no crew, so it becomes driver. So we got driver, and what was the other one that you rolled?
A 4.
So we do driver. Crew becomes driver.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nothing becomes
There's
wheels.
a thing over here. Okay.
Yeah, nothing becomes wheels.
Cool, cool.
And so we're gonna do wheels, then driver. So wheels first.
Okay.
So 2 That is -1 movement for the rest of the game.
Sure.
Okay.
You haven't lost any yet, right?
Nope.
Okay, and then the driver is a strength 3 hit, so 5s to wound the driver.
Do you get him?
No.
No.
These
Okay.
drivers, man.
1 against you.
Yeah, 1 against him. Which location? 2 is a fixed weapon. What happens
Ooh,
to
the
it?
harpoon.
No! My harpoon!
5. It's unusable for the rest of the game.
Hey!
It's already been unusual this game.
Yeah, so that's it.
Oh, okay.
We did do something wrong. When you're doing T-bones and shunts, so the side and the back, the other driver can actually do a leadership test to avoid it. So let's actually do that, and then we'll ignore all the damage that was just done.
He
You failed.
fails.
Okay.
Okay.
And then what would
He's looking the wrong
happen?
way.
What would happen is that you would swerve in the direction that makes sense, and then move until you're just out of the way, and he continues.
Yeah.
So in this case, you would
So I
swerve
guess you'd have to
left.
declare how far you can go, which would be max 5. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then their knob and the buggy.
Love it.
Is he gonna try to run over that grat?
Of course he is.
He's weedy.
The little weedy garage.
Are you gonna turn again at the end of your movement? This is with you.
Just for fun.
That way you can shoot at other stuff, right?
I don't have guns.
He has no guns.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 0 guns.
Where's the gun lamp?
All right,
So
so you
you're-
got initiative test first. Oh, he passes. So just put him out of the way. And then
Actually,
you
no,
can
we'll go
continue
this
if you
way.
want.
We'll go this way.
You have to go to shortest distance possible.
sorry.
When does your Overwatch pop?
As soon as I want to. It's like interrupting your movement.
So you're in range now. So you're gonna overwatch him?
No, I'm gonna wait. If he gets out, I will.
Oh, you get to choose.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna get out and charge with
I'm
your
gonna get
knob?
out in charge.
Bang!
So as you charge in, the blunderbuss will overwatch, I'm
Yeah.
assuming?
That's right. As soon as it gets into range.
Now I think it's -1 for overwatch, right?
But +3.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right.
2.
So +2, you're hit on 2s.
Pop, pop. He hits.
You hit.
You
5s
do
to
get
wound.
+1 to this. Oh no, wait. No.
Yeah.
5s to wound him.
Wounding first.
No wound. Yeah, it would have been a 3+ save against the blunderbuss stuff. There's no shooting because that harpoon is disabled.
Oh, I do have a.
You have a guy in there.
He's got a slugger.
Oh, you
The
don't want to
gunner's
get
got a
out?
slugger.
You don't want him to get out and charge?
Oh, that's
Board that vehicle?
glorious, actually.
Yeah, you got a chop on him? So you're going to get out and charge?
Gonna hop out.
Now you got to do an initiative test to get on board because he has moved.
Yeah, thrust.
He's not, well, it doesn't matter if he thrusts it. As long as an enemy vehicle moves.
And if you fail, you get hit as you fall.
Yeah, he takes a strength 3 hit.
Oh.
Initiative
So,
3.
Gonna try to roll low. 1, 2, or 3.
I'm gonna try and get up.
Oh,
No.
strength
Falls
3.
over.
Strength 3 hit.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you roll
Heck
it.
Yeah. No, you're fine.
No wound, so you just stop.
You're fine.
You stop short of the vehicle.
He's like, clang, clang, come here, clang, clang.
No other shooting, so you just have this combat.
Love it.
This is 1 die on 1 die.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he's got the
+1.
he's got higher weapon skill and he charged, so you're basically 2 higher. Oh, that's a 10 or something.
No,
2
I'm
higher.
not.
So that's 4 hits.
Oof. No.
3s to wound with the huge chopper. Only 2. Now we're gonna roll the damage one at a time. So
Yep.
if you take him out, then you don't get the experience for the second one.
For the first one.
He's out.
He's out. And he drops.
He drops the scrap right where it was. That's fine.
Bah.
And then you can move 2 inches as a follow-up. I don't think you can get into base contact with anybody. You can go anywhere you want. You don't have to go towards the
You can go
nearest.
claim the scrap if you want.
Yeah, you know what?
That's more.
Oi!
I was more scrap.
All right, and that's the end of your turn, and that's enough for a bottle test.
It is.
You ready? Leadership 7 bottle.
Let's go.
You're stayed. Everybody,
Fight
that's
to
you. It's only Luka who leaves.
You can dogpile this knob and probably take him out.
I'm gonna try and get him.
Close combat.
Just fight with the grats first.
So what are you gonna do for movement?
Okay. So first things first. We're going to move this truck full of loot. Now, when I spin, can I try and crush this orc?
As long as you're within 2 inches when you move,
Hooray.
well, you can just
Okay.
move forward and try to him.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
So I'll move my 3 inches.
Okay.
Break them.
So go ahead
And
and
I'm
make an
gonna
initiative
try
test.
crush him first.
Yeah, initiative test. You
Oh.
fail. So
Oh.
strength 3 hit.
5s.
Yeah!
Oh, he's.
What kind of damage do you do? And this is your driver's
Get him.
XP.
Oh,
he's down.
Down.
So lie him down. And put him behind.
5 XP for this.
Yeah, you get 5 XP, and he's down.
Fix it. The big bird.
Yeah, just crushes. He tried to jump on. He just slaps you.
And then I'm gonna go this way.
You're gonna drive away.
And I'm gonna go 3.
Hold on,
no,
hold-
2 now.
no.
Only 2. I'm slow.
Well, then you had already moved 3,
Yeah.
so you're done your movement now.
Huh?
You've moved your full 5.
I moved.
Yeah, you moved forward 3 already
No, I
when you
didn't
ran him
move
over.
it. No, I put it back.
Oh, let me check the tape.
Desert. There's
Okay,
no
so you
front
did kind of reset it
There,
afterwards.
look at that.
Are you gonna thrust?
So I moved 1 inch further less.
You can only move 5 now, right?
And then I moved 2.
Right, so 3 and 2. Well,
Yeah.
it should have been
It's
2 and
3? And then I turn, and then 2.
So you can only move 2.5 then turn.
Oh, okay.
It's in this case, it's not going to make much of a difference.
I'll go there.
Arguing over half an inch here.
Hey! Let's do the rules right.
Okay. We're not doing the rules.
Except for I change it.
It's all good.
Are you going to thrust?
No.
Oh, yeah. Okay. You don't want to get away from being shunted.
No, it's fine. I can take a leadership test to get out of this way.
That's true. That's true.
We know
Laser eyes
He's got
got
all
this.
the scrap. Now he can't. He's got all the scrap in the back. He's like, okay, this is the loot. We can't lose the loot.
So what are you going to do for movement with all these guys? Are you going to multi-charge that poor knob?
Yes. So we're gonna send the youth.
He's there. He brings his loot with
We're gonna
him.
send this little grat. Then the slaver is gonna go down.
So remember, you lose.
He goes
You should.
He'll
It
still
goes
go
up to
full.
8, right?
But
So-
it'd be half because of that.
so-
Yeah,
That's fine. You should get there.
Gets down.
And what about the grot?
This one right here.
Do it. Get him in there.
No, he's gonna
Well,
go
he'll
this way.
if he fights as well, he'll give all of them bonuses as well.
Sure, I understand.
Yeah, but he might die on the
I
way in.
understand.
Oh,
No,
that's
I'm-
okay. You
The
said
first
that.
guy's dead.
I'm going to. He's getting his blunderbuss ready.
Oh,
Get him.
And what about this guy with the shooter?
This guy with the shooter has no ammo.
Oh, he's out of ammo.
Yeah, so he is going to get ready to go coup de grace.
he had coup de
this
grace that guy.
So he's going to try to charge.
No, he's not going to charge. Oh no, he has to get off. He has to like run to get off. He's going to go there.
Okay. Blunderbuss hitting on a 2.
Gotta be a
This is Bonnie. That's Clyde. Bonnie and Clyde.
All right, so shooting the vehicle.
Pow. 2
Bang.
up.
Hey.
You hit. Strength
Hits
3,
you.
where are you hitting?
Where's it going to hit?
The engine. You
Too
can't.
bad.
Your stupid bird shot into the engine does
He
nothing.
just shoots the exhaust. Pow.
No, that's a heavy flamer facing backwards.
Oh my gosh.
That's all you're shooting. So now we've got our first multiple combat. So the way they work is we resolve them one at a time. But for you, Skari,
Yep.
the second one,
Yep.
your second guy gets an extra attack and weapon skill. And the third guy gets 2 extra attacks and 2 extra weapon skills.
Don't put
and
the grot when you say
you
that.
could, I know, right? But you can choose the order
The whip also makes him -1 weapon skill.
for only for that fight, though.
Let's check.
That's it would be that fight. Yeah.
You're gonna start with your youth.
Start with
I'm
the
gonna
youth.
start with my youth.
You could sacrifice the grot to
He's
make you
eager.
better.
No, you're not even here. You left. Shut up.
I want the grot to be better.
You want the grot to do
Yeah,
it.
I want the grot to take him
Do
out.
it.
Okay, so before you roll, let's do the math. You got weapon skill 4 versus weapon skill 2, but he charged and he has charged. So it's just the knob has a 1 advantage.
Yep.
But he's got 2 dice because
do.
he's got 2 weapons.
Yeah.
So you got to roll 1 higher than him. You have to roll 1 higher than him. That's what the audience.
he
it's a
fumbles.
fumble. You have to roll double 1 for that to fail.
Yeah, that's plus.
So that's
A lot.
actually so the 1 higher. So that would be 5. So it's 5 hits. It's actually 5 hits.
Oh no!
Now he's only armed with a knife. So
Look, it's a
strength.
big knife.
It's
Look
a
at
big
it.
knife.
Do the knife.
5's to wound.
Oh,
3 wounds. All right,
Stab.
4 up saves.
Oh,
2 get through. One at a time. One at a time.
This is you. He might have earned himself a name.
Yeah, we'll see. That's a flesh wound. That's good. That's good.
You want that.
Oh!
There he goes.
10 experience. That's 2 level ups for that you.
Go the
The knob goes down.
Best case scenario for that you.
That's the end of your turn. They all kind of scatter their 2 inches. Josh, do you want to auto bottle?
Nope.
You're gonna stay.
Yeah, I get it.
We're
Leadership
in it to
7
win it.
still. He
Oh, he
stays.
holds.
Yeah, because the knob's gone, so we go to the next highest leadership. In this case, everybody's 7.
Everybody's-
Yeah. What are we doing?
You're
You're just gonna try to. You're gonna try to shunt him.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to shunt you.
All right, just go. Bam. Leadership test to avoid.
Not laser eye.
Okay.
Laser
so
eye's okay.
in this case, we're gonna say
you go
the
max
easy-
of 5 regardless.
No, it's no. You just move until you're out of the way.
He goes max of 5 forward.
Oh yeah,
Because
yeah,
he
yeah.
did, yeah.
Yeah, no thrusters. So I'm gonna go turn it like that, and we'll move him until he's out of
DM
the way.
says.
Yeah, and
Well, the other way would have hit train,
you can't go through. Yeah.
You hit train if you want
he
to.
goes there.
and he can't thrust, so he's done.
Yep, we're gonna go forward.
He's gonna run over everybody.
I'm gonna try my best to.
So it's every 2 inches. So you can try to run over him too. So
Yeah, because I'd be within 2 of him when
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
Yeah. So initiative
test?
passes.
He
So stick him
passes?
behind with the scrap. No, behind.
That's only if he gets run over.
No, it's only
That's
if he
it.
gets
Yeah,
run over.
he jumps
just
out of the way.
avoids-
Oh, he jumps out of the way. In this case, you don't have to move him at all then.
And then we're gonna pivot.
No,
Yeah.
the
And I'm gonna go forward another 3.
Okay.
Okay, initiative test on
So-
your grot.
The grot says.
Your
You
grot
good
gets
to get
hit. So
hit?
now put him behind.
Yeah, you get-
Our grot's toughness 2.
Yes.
No, they're 2-3. So 4 is to wound him. That's a wound. That's 5 experience. No, he's not down yet.
He's not down yet.
He's not down
Okay.
yet.
What happens to him? Oh,
Yeah, he's down. So that's 5 experience for your driver.
Yep.
5 experience.
And then I got another about an inch and a half. I gotta go.
Does that hit the next guy yet?
This is exciting.
I get within 2 of them, but I
No,
gotta
2 to the side. 2 to the side.
So I'm gonna thrust forward.
Okay, 2+.
Love it.
Okay.
The only
weapons we have left.
Going to 5 is
run you
these are good weapons. Okay, initiative
3
test
there.
on him.
He's okay.
He's fine. So
Just
and
gets
he's already out of the way because he was to the side.
Okay.
You move him minimum distance to get out of the
No
way.
guns. All we have are our vehicles.
I mean, unless the driver wants to try to jump out and charge.
Yeah, it's true.
Ooh, you owe me a
That's your,
recovery.
yeah. We got a recovery, so you got to roll the injury die and see what happens to him. He stays down.
Stays down.
He could have
crawled too if you wanted him.
Okay, we got a bottle test. Leadership fail it.
You were
Go home!
Let's go.
He's dead.
Gold!
What world?
Gorkamorka is supposed to end quickly because somebody bottles.
It's like my turn. It's supposed to be like my turn. You do one turn, and something glorious, and the game's over.
Oh no, we got a T-bone.
Let's try to get out of the way.
Leadership test. Leadership 7. He passes.
You get
Okay.
out of the way.
So we swerve you and then move him until he's past him.
Whoop. There you go.
And then finish your movement.
There was like an inch. Because I went 1 spin and then 2 more.
Okay.
Okay, that's all he's got.
Coup de grace charge. So you can just remove him.
Stump.
Does that give him experience?
No, you don't get experience for taking out a down guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You coward.
Yeah,
You want
the
to
mo- that's
wait
why-
for me to stand up and have a fair fight?
That's why we rolled them one at a time. The moment you're down or out, you stop getting experience for them. If he got back up,
So it's not Necromunda, is what you're saying?
yeah, no, there is more than one way. I want to point out to the audience since they're watching this, because if some people have played Gorkamorka, they'll be like, wait, that's not how it works. In the book, the community edition, it does go over several different ways to adjudicate it because there's a lot of confusion to it. And we're choosing the sequential one, which basically says as soon as the vehicle is immobilized or somebody's down or out, you stop getting experience for them. Now, if he gets back up, then, or if you had some sort of ability to let you unimmobilize a vehicle, you could continue to get it.
Gonna hop over.
There might be a way.
I don't know if there is. If there's like a Tinkerer upgrade or whatever that lets you unimmobilize. What are we doing?
He's just gonna run this way. If it keeps on going, he wants to go and board that vehicle.
Yeah, kill that
And
stupid.
just go get him.
Are you gonna get back on there? Oh, that's
Yeah,
gonna
he's
slow you
gonna
down.
run. He's gonna run up.
Well, that vehicle's gonna go around.
He's just gonna.
He's waiting to hop off, yeah.
Right. And then he's gonna crawl. Ah!
Because he's down, right?
My mommy!
The awesome youth who just took out a knob is feeling pretty awesome.
He is.
He's gonna fire over at that vehicle.
Yeah.
5 or something?
No. We're not gonna count the thing.
Yeah.
He's only BS2.
Ammo roll!
Oh, that's true. Ammo check. He's
No.
out of ammo.
Oh no!
But he hits. He hits.
Don't hit the engine again!
Do
Yeah,
it.
Anything but a 6.
No!
Your vehicles are immune to damage. You survived 2 head-on collisions with this guy.
And then I'm gonna shoot
Ow.
a little pistol at you.
Oh, you got a slug on your
He's got a slide,
driver?
He's gonna shoot. Pop, pop, pop!
All right. It should be like a 3 or something. Yeah,
Hit.
that's a hit.
Okay, where's the hit? Oh,
That's
thank
the
goodness.
driver. Do you pen?
Thank goodness.
One more
You need a 5 plus the pen.
Oh,
No.
man.
Yar, yar, yar.
And then he's out of range, so he's gonna stay right where he is.
And that's it for you, right?
6 inches for the blunderbuss, yeah. Okay.
Josh, are
I've
you
been
for
rolling
the
the whole
bottle?
time anyway, so
Bottle?
keep going.
He stays.
No!
What's wrong, Luka? You want to go have lunch?
No, kind of.
No, just so you know, when we're trying to play 2 games in a day, you're not allowed to keep not bottling. But today is fine because we're only trying to get the 1 film.
Okay, so I'm at -1 move.
That's right. So you can move 2.5 then turn.
So I'm gonna go
Is 2.5 enough to hit his back?
2.5.
I'll let you call it.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
It's all good.
All right. Leadership test
All
to get
good.
out of the way.
Playing Necromunda. Good.
You do get out of the way.
Watch these 7s.
So
man.
just basically turn him. Yeah.
I don't have to turn. I just have to go forward.
You're supposed to swerve and then get out of the way. So you are supposed to turn. No, the most logical, and then move until you're out of his way.
Yeah.
Because you couldn't go any further
You can't
anyways.
go
If you
any
could
further.
keep going further, we'd actually move
Correct,
you
correct.
further so that he can't hit you. What about this guy way up here? He can do it. With enough thrusting, he can get there.
When will the madness
So
end?
he's gonna go.
He's gonna go around.
the madness end? I don't know.
Well, just keep thrusting.
and he'll
Or just run off with your scrap.
Every knob is gone. It's just juice and grats on the
That's why they don't know where the lever to stay.
Are you gonna thrust?
I don't think he gets me anywhere I want to
Well, no,
be.
you can thrust 1, turn, thrust 1, turn, thrust, and then
He
smack
just
into
wants you
him.
to roll a 1, Josh.
No, I
Yeah,
just-
no,
No,
I'm good
no
there.
thrusting?
I'm good enough there.
all right.
I'll do the leadership test, see if I can face.
Oh, hold on. You already did that.
Oh no, I did the face for that second part.
Yeah, you already
When you turbo boost.
Thrust one. Come on. What's the worst that could happen?
I'll thrust one.
All right, 2 plus. 2 plus. Hey, you did it.
so
Move
close.
1 inch, and then leadership test. Leadership 7. Roll it way over there.
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Move
First
No.
failed leadership check in a long time.
So I got a
D6 inches straight forward.
D6 straightforward.
Yeah,
okay.
it's not a thruster bust, but you can't thrust anymore though.
Whee!
And that's it, right? No shooting?
Sorry, I didn't roll for him.
Oh, you got a recovery test. Here you go.
Yeah, let's see if he
Recovery
stands up with a flesh wound. Yes!
Yeah.
Stands up with a
He's
flesh wound.
back, baby.
Test. Fail it. Go home.
Not if
Leadership 7.
not if Whips has anything to do with it.
Come on.
Whips ring nose.
Hey!
Oh, no!
Everybody's dead, but I win.
No!
So we got to check to see how much
Oh
scrap you
my
lose on the
God.
way out. How much do you have in here? 4?
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So roll 5 dice.
2 up to keep.
2 up so you keep them in a vehicle.
Come on. Go, 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 go. Okay,
So you,
one falls
you
off.
drop 1, and the rest get up. Is anybody holding scrap?
Yeah, on this guy.
Leadership on the youth.
So just 7. Oh, he's a 5. All right, on the
Leadership
youth.
7.
He's
He keeps
good.
his. Leadership 5 on the
On
grat.
a little grat.
He drops his.
And then
And leadership-
Whips.
He
Whips
keeps
is good
his.
too.
That's important because those 2 guys get 1 extra experience.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Whoo! And that is the end of this mission.
What a wild
You
ride.
actually won.
Yeah. Hot dog. I'm the wiener.
Should point out that the winning mob gets all the scrap counters that are still on the board. So there's 1 right there. There's 1 right there.
You said there were 10 in total?
There's 10 in total.
I have 6.
You got 6.
I took 1.
You took 1, so there should be 3. You should have 3.
I got
then.
1.
Yeah, you got 1 in it. So,
Oh,
you,
okay,
so
so
you
you
ended
got
up
2
getting
more.
3.
But nobody gets XP for that, right?
You only the guys who are holding it on foot,
Gotcha.
not the ones in vehicles. We're going to go to the post-game stuff. We're going to start with serious injuries. We're going to go around to everybody. So we're going to start with you, Skari.
Well, it's time to see if truck lads
Are in trouble?
still
Trucking?
trucking along with Tracker.
Okay, so you got 3 guys who went down.
We're gonna go with him first.
Okay, so
because
we got
if he dies, then I need a new name for my whole gang.
That's right. See, or somebody else. Maybe it's just one of those names like the Great Dread Pirate Roberts.
No,
It's like they just keep taking it. So we got a serious injury table. You're going to roll a D66. So roll them 1 at a time.
Oh, I do know how this works.
Low is bad.
Well, of course, but high.
I'm letting the
that'd be
audience.
good.
I'm talking to the audience, Scary.
Hey, all of you audience. Matthew,
He's
sorry.
watching himself in the video. He's rewatching this. I guarantee it.
Hey,
he's talking
me
to
from
himself.
the future.
Check this out.
How are you?
All right, D66.
Yeah.
6. Oh, you're not done yet. There's a bunch of them.
he
61. He's been captured.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Is that the knob?
No. His nose.
What did he
His
say?
nose.
So you're gonna have to pay some teeth to get him back.
He took so much more than the nose.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, there will be a bounty for him. And
I would have loved an impression.
I know,
scar
expressive
or
scars for
something.
+1 leadership,
Just no nose.
or even an extra 5 experience for surviving against the odds.
Gosh, it was so
Hey, what about
close,
your youth?
Yet so far. It's not a youth.
That's a boy?
No, it's not a youth. That's D's guns.
These guns.
Are you all right, Josh?
No.
All right, what happens? Hopefully he dies.
Hopefully he
No, 60?
Oh my God. Yeah.
Oh, he survives against the odds. Not only is he fine, but he gets 5 experience points.
Those are D's guns.
But he is not allowed to help earn income, so he still has to recover.
Coco, he's gonna go recover.
Yeah, he's over there.
Yeah.
What's their grat's name?
It's Pew.
Oh, this is Pew.
Pew.
Pew, pew, pew.
Pew, 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 pew.
All right, go ahead. Pew, pew.
Okay,
40.
44.
I think all the 40s are full recovery. Yeah.
Very good.
Recover.
Any
Well done,
40
Pew.
Yeah, any 40s are full recovery, so is 36, and so is
But does
51
he
to 55.
recover quickly enough to go to the
They
mines?
cannot earn income during this period.
Boo.
No mining for poor Pew Pew. Now that's everybody, right?
That's it for my out of actions and my injury rolls.
Okay, now we'll go to Josh. Anybody who gets captured will go to a random player. Because obviously there's 2 losers.
That goes to Josh.
Yeah, I'm okay
No.
to give it. I'm
No,
okay.
No,
I'm okay
no,
to give it.
yours did. Yours
Yeah, of
did.
course, he beat
If
me up.
any of
Oh.
Josh's gets
My guys
captured.
get captured. You guys decide who goes.
Unless I killed him.
No,
I'm okay.
No.
I'll agree with that.
No.
What?
Oh, what?
I
No,
could've
you.
got it, dude.
And then he ran away.
Oh. Man,
When he
come
came back for his truck, he might have found him unconscious.
Yeah, that's actually
Fair enough. Fair enough.
You left.
Your logic is.
That's
is
fair. You're right.
logical.
I forgot Skari bottle.
Oh, yeah.
Bottle.
Okay,
All right, so what do we
the
got
first
for
one
you?
We're gonna roll for over here.
Wow,
that's,
a lot of your crew went down.
Murzag.
Who's that? Merzag?
Murzag.
We got a. Okay,
that's
that's a
fine.
full
He's fine,
recovery.
he's fine.
Any 40s is a full recovery, but you can't work the mines.
Sucker.
And then next up, that's Nazbag.
Nazbag.
These guys I took out.
He's fine
Oh,
too.
you're fine. What is this madness?
Okay, and then the gunner is Grobgob.
Grab gob.
Grobgob the gunner.
Oh, no!
Oh!
Okay, re-roll that. Re-roll that one.
Roll. No,
He's dead.
Just dead.
11
You
to
didn't find
15.
anything.
What got him?
I do not remember.
He was the harpoon guy. You got him at the end.
Coup de grace.
Oh,
you jumped
yeah,
down.
yeah,
The spear.
I had to capture him. I just killed him. Just
What about-
slit his throat.
and then you got the knobs.
Zagro Nosecleava.
He's fine.
Oh, no.
3 perfectly fines and 1 just dead. I think you get to keep his gear though.
No.
Remove them from the roster along with all of their gear.
Good thing he had a knife.
Yeah,
What,
yeah.
that's how that's-
He had a slugger.
Okay, so you lose the slugger.
That's how the scrap ends up in the desert.
That's true. It's just dead orcs.
the orcs decompose, but the scrap stays forever.
Now for you, Luka, you got only 1 guy down.
Yeah, that's
You bottled pretty early.
That's Smiles. So he got kicked off by Crumpzog to get off the vehicle. Go
That's
get
right,
some
he
loot.
died right away.
He died right away.
All right, what happens to him?
Philadelphia will not betray me. He's the 10s.
66.
That's yes.
He upgrades. He'll upgrade because of that.
There
That's
you
5
go.
experience
What-
for a youth. That's going to upgrade him.
He got kicked. I was like, dude, trial
Yeah,
by
you
fire.
learned from being kicked off.
Thank you, Phil.
Now, we do have your vehicle was really pretty damaged, so you got to roll for that one as well.
Is that
And
just
it's
a
kind of the
D66?
It's a D66, and it's kind of the same kind of idea. It's not exactly the same table. 24 is fixer-upper. The vehicle can be repaired, but it's going to take a while. The vehicle is not available for use in the next battle.
Okay.
We were just talking about
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
What happens if you go into a game and you can't afford the vehicle?
I think there's some scenarios that don't require vehicles, though.
Yeah, we'll look into that. But if you do require one, I'll give you a rental.
No, we talked about this predatory behavior.
Yeah, there's the mech
Here's
bank.
the high interest.
Yeah, there's the mech bank. I'll lend you a truck for just 10 teeth.
No.
It might just be 5, but still, there's 5 teeth that you're not going to get. It's like, you owe me some money, go get some scrap. Now we're going to go to gaining experience. Now we're not going to roll this all on camera. We will roll what they upgrade to, but not all their experience. Because basically, every guy that was on the table at any point gets D6 experience.
Showing up.
Your mob boss, Josh, is going to lose D6 for refusing a challenge,
Yep.
but he also will gain 10 for being the mob leader of the winning mob.
Oh, leadership.
Then
And
anybody...
and leadership 8.
Yeah, and leadership 8.
And he gains the leadership
Yep.
because the first time a knob wins the game, his leadership goes from 7 to 8.
He's proven himself. Mine has not.
Yeah, you haven't yet. You left right away. And then anybody who's
I
carrying
didn't want
scrap
to.
gets 1 experience. Okay, so go ahead and do all your rolls, and then we'll see their conclusions. So it turns out everybody's leveling up quite a bit from all of the gangs. And so we put dice in front of everybody who's leveling up, and the number on the die is how many level ups they get. So you got a lot of 1s, and then your 1 youth leveled up twice.
There you go. He's getting there.
So
he
who do-
earned himself a name. He's no longer Oi You.
Oh, you.
He's now Knob Killer.
Oh, is he the one that took out the knob?
He was, yeah.
That's right. Okay, so point to 1, and let's roll the upgrade. It's a
Oh
two.
yeah, let's do Pew.
It's a 2d6, not a d66, so you can
Pew,
just roll
pew.
them together.
Okay. I am a Gorker for anybody who's no. Morker.
It won't matter
You're a
unless you
Morkin?
roll skills.
I'm a Morker.
So 5.
It's a skill.
No, it's not.
Oh.
So roll a d6 again. 1, 2, 3. It's a strength. 4, 5, 6. It's so that is a strength.
So you get
Now,
plus one strength?
yeah, and Grot can't go above strength 3. What strength is he right now?
He's 3. Grotz is no. He has strength 3. They're just base strength 3.
Okay, so Grots can't have their strength and toughness upgraded.
Okay.
And if you roll something that you cannot get, you can choose any stat that they're allowed to upgrade. So
ballistic skill.
you can make his ballistic skill 4.
Yeah.
Is that Pew?
Is that Pew?
Oh, the BS4 gunner.
Yeah,
Grot.
because Grots can't upgrade their strength and toughness or their wounds
Heavy Daka Joe doesn't.
or
do
their
that.
attacks. So they're actually pretty limited in what they can upgrade. So yeah, he gets a ballistic skill. Who's next?
I love it. I love that he's the best crack shot
Hey.
we have.
Ballistic skill 4, man.
This is D's guns.
These guns.
D's guns offers
6.
miraculous.
6
recovery.
is weapon skill or ballistic skill in that order.
Okay,
So roll
okay.
d6. That is weapon skill.
Okay, so very ironic.
that his guns make his weapon skill higher?
Yes, these guns has the best weapon skill in town.
That's right.
He's gonna have to switch from these guns to these guns.
There we are. It works either way. What about your spanner?
My spanner did go up 1.
You wouldn't mind a 7 for him, because then he could get leadership.
11.
11 is actually a no-wats. Choose one of the standard skill tables for the warrior and generate a skill from it.
Ooh.
So you're a Morker, and this is a spanner, right?
Yes.
So you can choose driving, cunning, Daka, and odd, and then roll on that table. What do you want to choose?
Come on, he's not very odd. He did a lot of driving, so we're gonna go for driving.
So we got our driving skills. Which one is he going to get?
He
1.
gets the chase driver.
He can't shake him. A driver with a skill can reroll failed leadership tests when chasing, or force their opponent to reroll successful leadership when being chased.
Oh,
Nice.
interesting.
So he's good at chases.
He's a chase driver. He was being tailed a few times.
That's true.
So
That's
he's
right. He
like,
kept driving.
you know what? I'm getting away from
Yeah,
this.
he learned how to get out of people's way. Next up, your youth upgraded twice.
That's right, or you, the knob killer now.
Okay, knob killer. What did he
So
get for this first one?
It's gonna be a 7.
So that's initiative or leadership. So roll a d6. That's initiative.
Yes.
+1 initiative. He's a board. He's
Nice.
good at boarding.
Yeah, that's good. And
What's the second
next one's a
upgrade?
+1 initiative.
11's a no what. It's a skill.
Correct.
Youths are restricted to driving and cunning.
He'll be cunning.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's true.
Roll d6.
He did wait for the perfect time to hit that knob.
That's right.
He's just cunning.
6.
Ooh.
Sneak off. A backup knife in the boot. An extra burst of adrenaline. Whenever you roll captured, he treats it as full recovery.
Oh, like so he can never be captured.
He can't be captured.
Sneaky. Yeah.
He's like, nah, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. And then your slaver.
That's right. He retrieved his spear and whips ring nose.
Oh, sure. What does he get? 7. That's initiative or leadership in that order.
Okay.
Initiative.
Hooray!
The initiative goes up to 4.
Yeah.
Josh, you're up. We've got 2 upgrades for your driver, and one for everybody else.
Here and going this way. So we're gonna do Merzeg first. The boy.
That's a 5. That would be strength or attacks in that order.
Or attacks.
Attacks.
Okay.
He has an extra attack. That shoot a boy has another attack.
Nazbag.
Nasbag. That's a no what. That's a skill.
Morker.
So you're a Morker as well, so you can do ferocity, driving, or cunning as a boy.
We'll do cunning.
Cunning.
What do you got? Axe morkers.
That's a 3. You're not, he's a dodgy git. He gains a 6 up invulnerable save against all damage sources.
Everything. Yeah.
They may gain the skill up to 3 times
get a 4
and
up
get
save.
to a 4 up invulnerable. It's not called an invulnerable. It just says unmodifiable save against all damage sources.
That's what. Yeah. Back in this is second. This is second edition.
Now it's unmodifiable, which means like a blunderbuss won't help it or anything either.
Yep.
Oh, that's true.
It's just.
Wow.
And I don't know if it's like instead of other saves. I think you would actually get it like a ward save, where it's in addition to other saves.
I wonder.
Back in this era.
Yeah, I think I think they stack.
It did, yeah, because I'm thinking thunder. Or
Yeah,
not, storm
we're gonna
Shield
say it
weapons.
stacks because
Yeah.
like it's just 6 up, so who cares? Who's next?
This is the boss.
Your boss man. A 6 is a weapon skill or ballistic skill. They both would be good for him because he's a gunner.
Both are decent.
And it's a weapon skill, which will help him with his stupid huge chopper.
Tie.
And then we've got 2 for your driver.
So the driver, this is Garwaza.
He's the one that just like
He ran
survived 2 head-on collisions.
2 head-on collisions.
First one is a skill. So he's your spanner.
Yep.
And he's a morker. So which of these skills would you want to take?
I think we're gonna do driving.
Give me your d6. 2 is skid start. Easy, easy, go, go, go. A driver with a skill may make slow speed maneuvers and then use thrusters.
That's super relevant for this game.
Yeah, you did that a lot.
100%.
Yeah. And your next upgrade is a 3. Is another skill.
Oh, it's driving. He's still really because he came
Until you get like 2 or 3
Yeah,
of
but you
those,
might be a
right?
little odd after that experience.
Oh.
Just saying.
Oh.
Now odd is where you become like a doctor or a tinkerer or like this, but or you're good at
no,
looting.
he's still gonna be a
Odd
driver.
job.
Yeah.
That's not.
Yeah. He's not like a psyker or anything. 2, you got that one already, so roll again. Anything but a 2. 1, so that's the other one, the chase driver. Reroll failed leadership or force your
So
opponent.
it's gonna be a moot point. I'm gonna make
Yeah,
you
we'll say if
reroll,
2
and you're
people
gonna
have
make-
the if
There's no reroll.
if they both have chase driver, they just cancel each other out. Now you, Luka, you left a little early, but you still have some upgrades.
Yeah, we got 4 level ups.
Why don't we talk about this one really quick?
So that is my youth Smiles. That is the one who got kicked off the truck by Crumpzog and said, hey, listen, this is the best way you're going to learn, buddy. That actually gave him 5 experience in the after sequence for Wounded. And then I rolled a 6 when he leveled up. So actually 2 level ups for a youth.
Yeah, 11 level ups from getting kicked off.
So
I call that good parenting.
the knob kind of knew a thing or two about how to lead a
It's
warband.
good parenting.
So the first level up is going to be a 4.
So that is a skill.
He's a youth. Yeah.
So you're a Gorker, so youths can choose muscle and ferocity.
You're
going for muscle?
Let's go muscle. I don't
All right,
know.
what do you get? What do you get?
Muscle, we're going to get 2.
2, hard as nails. So when you roll the injury,
That's perfect.
1s, 2s, and 3s are flesh wounds.
Oh, so it's
So we
against
actually-
him. It's against him.
So we actually
Okay.
have to
remember that.
roll, no, we actually have to roll a
So
die,
it's less
a
likely to go
d6.
down.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Just take
because
more
we
flesh
could
wounds.
use the Necromunda one because it's 1s and 2s.
We could all use falling off a truck every once in a while.
Yeah, exactly. Get artist nails.
Toughen us up a little bit.
And for his second upgrade, another 2d6 is
That's
a
a
10.
10.
That's another no what.
And we haven't.
Are you gonna
seen
do
it yet.
muscle again? So
Yeah.
2 skills for this little guy is a
4.
4 headbutt.
Oh,
This warrior likes to daze and confuse their opponent. When they make a charge action, they bump heads and inflict stupidity on their opponent during the first round of hand-to-hand combat. This only affects their opponent and doesn't carry over multiple combat.
okay.
So we'll have to look up the stupidity table, but I'm pretty sure it'll debuff him, and that'll be good for you. Who's next?
We're gonna go ahead with Heavy Daka Joe. So he's the one. He didn't really do much with his heavy shooter, but he jumped off and killed 2 orcs who shot his
After
shooter.
they destroyed his
after
heavy
they
shooter.
destroyed his heavy shooter.
Okay,
So
what's he gonna get?
he
That's
11.
a skill.
All right.
He's a boy, so he can do muscle or Daka as a Gorker.
Daka sounds cool.
All right, what skill are you gonna get for Daka?
Obviously gonna go Daka on my shooter. 6.
Deadeye.
Ooh.
If a ranged attack from this warrior wounds an enemy, roll 2 dice and choose the result you prefer for the damage.
Interesting. Okay.
That's
Or you
super
could
scary.
farm-
That
or
means,
you could just farm experience.
yeah. Oh yeah, you could choose to only do flesh wounds.
Yeah, just do flesh
If you do
wounds
like, I
over
did
it.
4 wounds to you, and I roll the first one, flesh wound. Yeah, let's keep that. Now you got your expander, your driver.
Yeah, so this is Gubba Gork Sniffa. He's the guy who started the entire show essentially by doing the ram. He leveled up 1 time, and we got a 5er.
That would be strength or attacks.
Okay,
Out of order.
I don't mind. That's not bad.
Attacks.
Hey, that's not bad. He's got 3 attacks now.
Yeah,
kind of.
That's
Yeah.
you're almost at the dangerous number of attacks of having too many fumbles. Next up, we have income. We'll do these one at a time as well. So income is split. You have 2 ways to earn it. One is the scrap, and the other is to send guys to the mines. So every warband or every mob has a home base with a mine and a bit of a fortress.
Yeah.
A fort. Sorry, not a fortress. What am I saying?
Some sort
Your
of-
guys
some
level.
ram shack. This is here.
That'd be pretty substantial.
The line is
Yeah.
dangerous.
Yeah, exactly.
This is an abandoned fort from some other warband.
Exactly, and that's actually what I was playing it as. That you guys came across one and they were just looting it, and so, or maybe it was one of your previous bosses, and you're just looting the last of
Scumbag,
it.
yeah.
And so, what you're allowed to do is you're allowed to send boys and youths, and you can also send grats if you have a slaver, or a runt herder, or whatever.
Where there's a whip, there's a way.
Where there's a whip, there's a way, right? But youths and grats earn D3, whereas boys earn D6. But we're gonna roll that separately because if you roll at least 3 6s, it's a cave-in and that causes problems. So then we add up everything you earn, and then we look on a table by how many guys you have, because there is basically upkeep, and then we find out how much money you get to keep. So let's start with your 6 scrap
These found
tokens.
cave-in.
They don't cause cave-in, so we'll roll them separately. There's only 5. Oh, they only had 5. Did you have
I had
6?
6.
Where's your 6th one?
Right there.
There it is. So okay rolls here. We got, looks like a total of 17. Now we're gonna roll for these. Now is this a youth?
He is.
So roll a
He is-
d6 for him.
He's the youth.
He's the youth.
He's the knob killer.
So roll a d6 for him. You got a 1, and then we got 3 d3s. You can just roll these together. Oh, you're not gonna have a cave in.
which is nice. So that'd
Okay,
be
so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 25 in total. Now
84
we
months.
look at this. We look at the income. You earn 25, which is really good down here. And we look at your mob size, which is 10 to 12. And you get to keep 10 of that.
nice.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, so
Does
10.
my truck counts as mob size too?
Yes, it does. It's all part of the maintenance.
I love it.
It only counts as 1 though, which is nice. So you earn 10 teeth. The other 15 were paid to maintain everything.
I like to imagine it's mostly the truck, not the grats and stuff.
not the grats,
Some
but ammo. You got a
yeah.
little bit of
Fuel,
birdshot ammo,
yeah.
fuel. You got lots of maintenance
Yeah.
there.
Actually,
And
shot
food.
those blunderbusses a lot.
You got to pay food for everybody as well. Coming to Josh, you don't have anybody to work in the mines,
Nobody
right?
to work in the mine.
Yeah,
Two
they're-
boys were
they were injured.
rough and tumble. They were training. They were busy.
Yeah, of course. So you got 3d6 from the scrap tokens you got for a total of 10. You've down to 7 guys. You got 10. So you actually earned 7 teeth. So you can see how, as your mob gets bigger, it penalizes how much teeth you can get. So it stops the rich from just getting richer. there becomes like a time where having a larger mob hurts you more than it helps you. Now, Luka, you had 1 scrap token, and you got 3 youths.
No, so I got the Heavy Daka Joe's a boy and 2 youths. I got Smiles and Yarf. Sorry, Bottle and Yarf.
If you roll the d6 on the first dude,
Yeah, the boy is going
you
to
got
contribute
3 and then 2 d3s. So that's another 3. So we're at 6, and then a d6 for the scrap token. We're looking at 8 total. So you're in the 7 and 9, so you earn 5 teeth in total.
That's perfect.
Yeah. This is why we're going to play lots of games, because you guys take a long time to earn teeth. And now we come to the fun part of the game, which is dealing with captured warriors.
This is fun.
Yeah. Yeah. So the way that the rules work is that if you both have captured warriors, you have to swap them 1-to-1. And there's no like ifs, ands, or buts. It's 1-to-1. Doesn't matter how much they're worth.
Like knob to grot, doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Nice.
So, but that's not the case. So if that's not the case, then you have to negotiate the cost of letting the knob come back. Now, the rules say that if you then don't come to an agreement, that he gets to keep him, and the next time you play, you do a rescue mission. So let's see first if you come to agreement, and then we'll decide what happens after that.
Well, let's start the bidding at 15.
Oh
I
my!
have 50.
He doesn't even have 15 teeth.
He's not worth the teeth.
offer? What's your counter offer?
No counter offer. You tell me what you want, really.
Oh, well, that's not how to negotiate. Give me 10.
No!
No, it cost you more than 10.
I don't care. You can go work in your mines for a bit. Maybe
doesn't
toughen
even
him up a bit.
Toughen him up a
Captured.
bit, yeah. Give him some character.
I've made 2 offers. You made 0 so far.
Not gonna
so
give you nothing
if you're
for
not,
it.
if you're just gonna keep saying
I don't
no,
even have
then I
space
guess I
for him on
keep
my
them.
truck.
So you're gonna let your
5
knob
teeth. 5 teeth.
be captured by
I
someone?
am. I might capture him later, but this is Fix Git's time to shine.
Fix get.
Nice.
Okay.
So the nice thing is he doesn't count towards your mob rating for the future games. And even if the book says he doesn't,
And it also
we're not
means I
gonna.
can legally fit on my truck.
Yeah, because maybe you had too many guys. But whatever, we don't really care
Go
about
buy a
that.
biker. You can probably
I'm
afford a
gonna buy
bike.
a slaver just to put him to work.
You should.
You might, all
You
right?
have to at this point.
I might have to go capture him later.
Okay, so the next time the 2 of you play, you have to play a rescue scenario. And if that fails, then I'm going to adjudicate the cost of return.
I'll at least have some money left.
Yeah, because if you guys can't come to an agreement and he's going to stay captured the whole time, I will come in and be like, nah, you got to pay this much and force the money out.
Captured. It serves him right to work a little bit in the mines.
Sure. Okay, all right. So you're in your next game, then you'll have to nominate who the leader is, because it'll be his.
Laser eye.
It
It doesn't matter in this case because they're all the same leadership.
Fix Git.
That's not a grot, right?
No, of course
That's the
not.
driver.
That's the driver. Fix
Okay,
Git.
it's your spanner. Yeah, that makes sense. Good. Are you gonna spend any of your teeth?
Yeah, I had 5. I only had 2 models that didn't have the sluggas they were modeled with, so I'm going to spend 2 teeth to buy 2 sluggas, and I'll have 3 teeth.
So you have 3 teeth left over.
And I'm just going to save it because I want to buy. I already know what all my next purchases are. I just don't have the
need
money
a lot
for
more
them.
teeth.
I need a lot more teeth for that.
All right.
Don't believe it.
And we got Skari. You're going to be buying a spanner.
I'm going to give him a shooter as well. This is Buzzbrain.
Buzzbrain.
Good name.
Yeah.
I can see that you spent a lot of time coming up with that one.
Buzzbrain, look, he's got something coming out of his head. that
Sure.
makes him, buzz. It
Vibrates.
buzzes. It-
All right. So 8 teeth out of your 10 to buy him.
It's like the when the bones ache before a storm or whatever.
Oh,
knows.
yeah.
He gets close to all the scrap and he's like, oh, the scrap nearby, buzzing.
He's like a metal detector in his head.
Okay, that's your new dude. Replacing your knob in the meantime.
Yep.
Joshua, what are you gonna do?
Okay, so I'm gonna hire another boy. I gotta swap around equipment a little bit before my next game. But unfortunately, Grobgob, my gunner, died. So since Grobgob died, I'm gonna have to hire a new guy. So I think we're gonna hire another boy, and that's Gobgrob.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
What?
No, it's orcs.
Yeah, no, that's fine. This is absolutely
Well,
okay.
Grobgob, yeah. So his friend Gobgrob.
And if he
It's like-
dies, who's his friend?
Gob
Gob Gob? Or Grob
It's like
Grob?
what was
Yeah,
that
I'll have to
movie?
start shuffling
Was
these
it Beer?
around.
Was it Beer Fest when the one guy and his twin brother shows up to join the team? It's just the same actor.
All right, there he is. Well, I hope that you enjoyed that first episode of Gorkamorka.
Oh, it was so fun.
Yeah, we got a
That was
lot
Skari's
more.
first game, by the way.
That was Skari's first ever game of Gorkamorka, period,
Yeah,
right?
Yep.
And if you want more of that, lots more of that, tons more of that, then become a Vault member or a YouTube member of the Vault level or higher. You can check that out, links below, or you can click the join button if you're watching this through YouTube. I hope that you'll join us in there and watch the second episode, which is already available right now with new episodes coming weekly. for the next quite a while, because this
Yeah.
will be a long season of lots of fun.
Gorkamorka.
Gorkamorka!
Yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. And
Whoa!